Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. All right, everyone, welcome back to another Friday night live stream. This is a very special forging live stream. Merry Christmas to each and every last one of you out there that are showing up. Thank you all so much for being here from the bottom of Jessica and I's heart. Real quick, we're going to go ahead and see how Jessica's doing. How are you doing, Jess, this evening?
I am doing really well, and we are super excited to have everybody here. As you come in, feel free to say where you're from. I see that's happening a little bit in the chat there, and that's a great way of introducing yourself if you're new to the channel.
All right, awesome. So also we've got like most of you know, Jessica has said she's seen some new faces in the chat, so that's awesome. Welcome to be here. We do live streams every other Friday, mostly every other Friday night at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it runs about 2 hours if you need to set your clocks for that. So you'll make sure you want to subscribe to the channel, especially coming up into the new year. You won't want to miss a lot of our live streams. Of course, I'm biased, so but make sure you hit the bell notification, and hopefully YouTube will actually send you notifications when we actually go live. Sometimes they're delayed, so it's also good to set yourself a little calendar reminder as well. Tonight we're going to be forging. The main purpose of this stream, I'll go back here real quick. The main purpose of this stream is to give back to all of our lovely community out there in our online blacksmith family. To be able to do that is a real blessing for us, and it's a real honor to be able to work with the various companies that decided to contribute to this live stream. Real quick, they aren't sponsors of this channel. They didn't pay me to say nice things about them. They decided out of the goodwill of their heart and the seasoned spirits to send to us some tools that we can give away to you, as I'm sure most of you know about since you're here already. So tonight we have everything from leather. We have a leather shop apron from Randy over at Newt's Leathersmithy. You guys had seen them in the pre-roll there, and you can find all the channels or businesses links down in the description down below. So be sure to check them out. But we got Randy from Newt's Leathersmithy. He gave us a leather apron we'll be giving away tonight. We've got 2 $50 gift certificates to anything at blacksmithpdfs.com, so that we will personally be giving away. That means you can get a plan or a power hammer plan bundle or something like that for completely free if you play your cards right. And then we also have Uncle Buck's Forge. He will be giving away 5, that's right, count them, 5 different guillotine tools. So that's awesome. One of them's a scissor swedge, 2 of them are kits, and 2 of them are fully built already. So that's going to be awesome as well. And then we have RX tongs, Rex Ballman, I think it is, Rex Ballman and Edward Appleby. They sent us over there. They're an owner company of RX tongs, and they've got some pre-cut tong blanks that you can purchase from them. They're pretty high quality tongs, so I like them pretty well so far. I got some review videos in the future coming up here soon. But yeah, we'll be giving away 6 different pairs of those as well tonight in this stream. So be sure to stick around for that as well, with some sticker bundles donated by Dana Maggiore. Thank you, sir. And then we had a last minute one come in, and I'll show this one off because it's been a little bit. Let's go to camera 2, Jess. That'll give us a chance to go to the anvil cam. We're going to be giving away this great rounding hammer here from Wahlberg Forge. Again, the links to all these people, businesses, and stuff like that will be in the description if you want to find out more about them or maybe pick up something special for you to start your new year off right. You can check them out. Again, thank you, gentlemen, for your great contributions to the channel and to the stream. So I don't know if I said what I would be forging tonight.
Not yet.
I haven't. I've been running my mouth. Sorry, we took a little bunny trail right down through the way. I will be forging a Christmas tree hook or cabin hooks. It's just a cutout blank that looks like a Christmas tree. We'll go over to the anvil. It's just a little pre-cut blank, like so, that I cut out of a piece of flat steel. You can make this out of any sort of 1/8 inch by 2 inch wide stock and just cut the different limbs there throw some texture on it and draw out the hook end itself. So that's what we'll be working on, nice and simple. Like I said, the main focus of this stream is to give stuff away and to interact with you all and just, again, spread the holiday cheer and the love on around. So Jessica, got any comments or questions or complaints already? You can go ahead and field those too.
Yes, sure. Like I said at the beginning, welcome everyone. It is good to have everyone, especially if you're new to our live streams. We really enjoy these. These are a great way of interacting with the community. And let me just go ahead and point out the super chats here. We like to acknowledge those, and hopefully I don't bypass any of them. Like I said, it is a little warmer here in Michigan. We are in upper 20s this evening, and Roy got me a new heater, so I'm gonna stay nice and warm, and I'm really looking forward to that. Uncle Buck, thank you for the $10 super chat. He says, I'll get this started. Shipping is expensive. Thank you very much. Yeah, we are shipping these items anywhere in the world, so if you're from outside of the United States, you can win as well.
Thank you, Uncle Buck's Forge.
Coffee's Forge, $20 super chat, and he says, gotcha, Buck. So he's following that up. And Page 76 Metalcraft, a $20 super chat as well. Thank you so much. I didn't see a comment with that one.
Thank you.
Aimless Adventure, $10 super chat. Agree with Uncle Buck. So thank you all very much. We appreciate your support to help make this stream happen.
Yes, so thank you all so much. For those of you who know, obviously, you guys are great. You're what make this happen. I don't know if you've noticed, but hopefully the lighting is a lot better. I was able with last week's, right? Or a couple weeks ago, the last live stream, I was able to actually go out and pick up some lighting for the shop in here. So it's working out pretty good. They're still up about 15 feet or so they get kind of diffused light, but hopefully it's a little bit better and everybody can see a little better, and we won't get so dark tonight like we've done in other live streams. So thank you all for your contributions and the super chats. We expect the chat to probably be moving pretty fast, so if you have a burning question that you just have to get answered by me, a great way of doing that is doing the little super chat thing. It's the little dollar bill sign by the text box window that you can click on to send a super chat, and you just have to type in a comment or whatever you want, and we can answer your question there. We will also, don't feel left out, we will try to get to everybody's comments that we can anyhow, so time permitting. So this piece is already hot. The first step we're going to do is we're going to draw down this 1/8 inch by, it's roughly 1 inch. So you're looking at 3.5 millimeter to 25 millimeter in cross section here. We're going to draw this down, begin to draw it out into the hook. We're going to do that first before we work on doing all the texturing and things like that, just because it helps to have that drawn out to begin with. Trust me, it helps. Otherwise, what you do is when you come back through, your tongs can mar up all the pretty texture you put into the tree's cabiny look. So we'll go over the anvil, Jessica. And we'll come to the near edge of the anvil, and we're going to walk up to the shoulder. Also, you could cut this if you want to already roughly the profile of what you're looking for. That's completely up to you. Also, if you happen to miss it a couple times and you happen to nick one of your pieces here, trying to get up into that shoulder with your hammer, that's okay. We're going to draw all this out anyhow once we spread the tree for the branches, if you will. So, don't feel depressed or anything because you put a bumpy right up here. Just get the work done as you go along. I'll explain something real quick because I like teaching. The method I like to use whenever I'm working into a shoulder, let me grab out Mr. Thing here. The method I like to use when I'm drawing out close to a shoulder with my hammer is I like to walk up onto the shoulder. So that means I start out at the tip with the hammer, and then I make progressive hammer blows come up to the shoulder. Versus what you would do instinctually would be to try to hammer right here at the shoulder, and a lot of times you clobber the shoulder right off the gate. The other thing that happens when you try to work right at the shoulder, you tend to get a tilt to the hammer. So this starts drawing out, narrow out here, and it makes it even harder to get into that shoulder. So if you start out at the tip, like so, and then work back into the shoulder as you come back into the piece, you'll keep it a lot more centered up, and you'll take less chances of actually hitting that shoulder. Hopefully that's in focus, everything looks good. I can't hardly see from this direction. You know, look over there. So, okay, hopefully that made sense. So we'll sit that, we'll take some questions, Jessica, real quick, and comments.
Yes, all right. Let's see, we're gonna have to take a super chat break real quick.
Okay.
Zach Pedrick, he sent us a $10 super chat, and he says, Merry Christmas. Thank you very much, Zach. We wish you and the entire community a Merry Christmas as well.
Merry Christmas, Zach. Thank you.
All right, and nextly, who did we have? We have Yamaz, Island Metal Forge, $10 super chat. He says, Merry Christmas, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Jess, Roy, you can start the party now. Hearts and health. Glad you made it, Yamaz. You're not late. There's still like, I don't know, we're less than 15 minutes in now, so we've got plenty of time.
Thank you, Yamaz, for being here, brother. If you guys don't know Yamaz, you ought to check his channel out. He's an awesome guy. A lot of the people that you see in this chat tonight are really awesome people that support us on a regular basis. Can't say enough. Hearts to all of you. Love every last one of you. And I'm not just saying that either because you're giving me money, although that does help. It does help. Let's be honest here. But no, I am not a respecter of persons. I'm a respecter of character. And these guys have a lot of great character. So thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much. So. Good? Yeah, okay. One more.
All right. John Colley, Artist Blacksmith, $9.99 super chat. 99 cents, sorry. Thanks for all you do. You're welcome. And we're glad that we have people like you guys that are appreciative of the work we put into the videos and that you learn from it. You know, that's the awesome part, is having the reciprocal portion of that that we're able to teach you. And next, Olag Motasian, I hope I said your name correctly. Thank you for the $2 super chat as well.
Thank you, Olag. Thank you, John Colley, Artist Blacksmith. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. We do appreciate it. Also, I just want to say real quick, what does everybody think of my getup? I'm loving it. I'm putting it all together. This is what, I just dig this. I don't know if you guys can see the flames on the bottom of the leather apron. This is my brand new apron I've got in. Been loving every minute of it that I've been using it here, so loving that. Also, I like wearing the old school shirts. A lot of guys have seen that in my previous shop where I wear these a lot during the summer because they're really loose and baggy, so therefore they don't like cling as much as like a regular cotton shirt. So really like these type shirts to keep me cool. And if you wear long underwear underneath the shirt, you could be pretty warm at the forge, even though it's like 22 degrees outside in here, especially. So I'm pretty cold, pretty good. So if you like it, say Roy's pretty fly for a white guy. Yeah, comment that in the comment section. So I love getting Jessica's face. If you look at her face, that tripped her up. I love that. Love tripping you up there, sweetheart. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and draw this out a little bit more, Jessica. We'll go over the anvil, and then we're going to go ahead and give away something. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Yeah? All right. All right. Missed it, got a little nip there on the end, but that's okay. We're going narrow with this hook anyhow, so we'll just work the piece down into it. Now we're going to start forging that taper on the end for the hook. Now, as you forge this, as it gets thinner, it gets harder. As it gets thinner, it goes quicker. The heats get quicker. So, you know, you don't want to leave it in as long. You don't want this to scale up. You want to get the work done and then get it back in the fire. The cooler the weather is too, that'll affect it marginally, your heat times and things like that. But ideally, you will want at least 3 inches here, or roughly 75 millimeter. You'll want about 75 mil to take a pull out this way. You may want it a little longer. If you can, do about 3.5. So if it's got a little bit of bulk or thickness in it, you can always draw it out a bit longer. But you want a minimum of 3 inches or 75 mil for doing this to turn into a hook. Otherwise, the hook comes up short. We're going to take one more heat on that hook. And while that's warming up, lightly so, let's go ahead and give something away, Jessica. What do you think we ought to give away? Let's ask them, what do you guys want us to give away first? Drop a comment in the comment section, let us know. Or maybe we should start off small and build up.
Work up?
Yeah. We're gonna start small. Everybody's like, we're out of here. We don't want no stickers. Stick around for the good stuff. Oh.
Yeah, while you guys comment, I have to do this because the comments jumped down a little bit, and I didn't think about that. You know how they sometimes cut off at the front? I went to make sure to acknowledge a few more super chats. I didn't get to get through all of them. So while they are commenting what they want to see first for the giveaway, Kevin D, thank you for the $10 super chat, and he says Merry Christmas. And Speargrass Forge says gotta chip in for shipping to Oz, LOL. Thank you for that $10 super chat. Aimless Adventure, he gave us a $2 super chat, and he says, do I have a stocking? That'd be, if we put up a stocking for all of our subscribers, that would be a lot of stockings. So that'd be like the entire barn, like every single inch of it. So, also Yama's $5 super chat. He says, Roy, I forged the apron bling on the apron that you're giving away, and Randy thought y'all would like that. So that's super cool, Yama.
Yes, sir. And we're very thankful for it. Thank you. I noticed your touch mark on there. I was like, oh. I'm like, hey, Yama's contributed to this apron, so I thought that was really cool. You guys will get to see that apron here in a second. Well, here in a few minutes anyways. So I'll let you all know how the giveaway will work in this live stream, this specific live stream. Basically, you are here. So we will draw one random comment from the comment section. So you need to be active in the live stream. So if you're listening through earbuds or something like that, when we say when we say what the item is that we're going to be giving away, you want to make sure that you say me or hey or any other 3-syllable word if you need to. Keep it clean, PG, please. PG humor is okay. But yeah, just go ahead and drop that in the comment section when we do that. And you got to be commenting so we have something to scroll through in order to select from. Yeah, so that's the way that'll work on everything here. So if you're here, if you're part of the stream, thank you for being here. And let's get to it, Jess. Let's get to it. What did everybody say? There is a lot of comments for tongs. Now, of course, the other ones are mixed in there too, but I see resoundingly it looks like tongs. Okay, lots of tongs. Okay, well, let's go ahead and give away a pair of tongs from RX Tongs. I'm going to give away this pair. These are #1s on their websites. Basically, they're a general purpose tong. They're a cut tong. Show them off at the anvil here. They are like a cut tong. Basically, you just have to twist them and fuller in grooves. You can do anything you want. They're just a general purpose tong here. They're a really great tong like that. Handle's already mostly there, so you just got to do the minimal of drawing out on the reins. And, you know, of course, drill a hole and rivet it. They do come with rivets. I just didn't bring the box of rivets for these. So every pair of tongs will come with a rivet when it is shipped to you. So you should be all set and ready to go and knock these together. Also, I will have some tutorials coming up here by the end of 2019 in the beginning of 2020, interspersed there, where I will be showing you how to make up several pairs of these different types that they've sent me to do a little reviews on. So we will be doing those here soon. But we're going to give away these first and foremost. So go ahead and start chatting it up right now while I take this next heat to smooth out this taper, and we will give away this pair of tongs. So go ahead and chat it up, chat it up. Jessica, go back to the anvil. Okay. All this is a cleaning up heat. Not trying to force it. So very lightly, we're just planishing out the hook portion so it looks better. And there we go. Nice short heat. Now we'll just set that right up on top there so it don't burn off. I'll flip it around because we're done with that portion just for right now. Set the other bit in there. Okay. Let's give those tongs away. All right, drum roll please.
All right, and I landed on Craig J. It's a Santa Christmas tree Santa was his comment.
Craig J, congratulations, brother. You won the tongs, or one pair of tongs anyhow, those number ones, those general purpose tongs. We will get those to you, sir, as soon as you send us your address. That's kind of the key word there.
Yes, the rules, if you are a winner, the rules are down in the description, and we have our email address, and so go down there, follow the rules, and you'll be set.
Yeah, and there's no like hidden rules here. It just tells you how you need to contact us in order so this way we can find you, we can get your address, and we can ship you your item. So again, there's no catches, there's no hidden catches here. You're not gonna, be suckered into a timeshare or anything like that. It's okay, it's not evil, gentlemen. Press the little down arrow, go down in the description and follow that link to, send us your address and things, and we'll get these shipped out to you. Congratulations, Craig. So, any other questions while this is heating up, Jess? Let's get some regular comments in there. See what they've got going on.
All right, well, the comments were flying, so there's like, I don't know, several hundred comments of people saying me, and I'm the winner. Well, pick me, and let's see, Kelly was bang, Merry Christmas to you as well. Island Metal Forge, what was that? I didn't get a chance to read it. Yeah, so we give you, at the beginning, before we draw the name, we say, now's your chance to comment, and you get a chance to drop in your comment, and I select from the comments after that point, so.
Yep.
Dane Rich says, what about this timeshare? Tell me more.
It's oceanfront property in Arizona. It's really a great deal, and it's only like $1 million. So, it's a great deal. Like, we just have to bring the ocean to you. That's why it's $1 million.
Let's see, Chopper Original says, when can we see some Hardy tools made?
That would be a good one. That would be a good one. We probably wouldn't do that for a stream. I don't know. We could probably do some for a stream, some simpler Hardy tools in a live stream. The hard thing is doing live streaming, the audio, things like that, to be able to have good audio for that. Now, I could get things hot. I could do them here at the anvil, but you can only do so much within 2-hour window and still interact with people and stuff like that during a stream. But I do have quite a few videos on the channel. We're actually coming up on 1,350 videos on our YouTube channel here. And some of those, a lot of those, there's a good bit of those that have Hardy tools and different things that I've done. Not necessarily a Hardy, but like bending forks and some other Hardy mounted equipment and tools. But I'll keep that in mind for 2020. That might be a great thing. There is a few things I'm lacking that I might make, a couple different stake anvils and stuff that I'm lacking. So that would be a good idea. Thank you for the suggestion. We're almost there. We're almost there. One more.
Confused Raccoon asked if he can enter from the UK.
Confused Raccoon, yes, you most certainly can. This is open to international people as well. Follow your own home country's rules on that. We don't know where you're at. We don't know what the rules are. We don't know what duties are or gift tax or any of that. We're not researching that. So just be sure on your own country what's legal and allowed or not allowed or whatever. So, but yeah, we're opening it up. It's a worldwide thing. So, no discrimination here. It's okay that you were born across the pond. The big pond, not the little pond that we live next to. Go ahead.
All right, one more. Garrett Lee Master asked, how long have you guys been forging?
Jessica, for the accurate numbers, because I think we've been 12 years.
We've been married 12, so 11.
No, we've been married almost 13. So it's like 11 and a half, almost 12 years, somewhere in there, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be 13.
Yeah, it'll be 13 this year that we've been married, and I've been forging a year after that, roughly about 6 months after.
He always rounds up, so it throws me off. Like anytime he gives numbers, I'm like, wait a minute, you're rounding.
She just has to be accurate, so great question. I don't know. When we figure it out, we'll let you know. Oh, all right, we're ready, we're hot. Let's go over to the anvil. All right, so on this, we're just going to give it some basic texture, some peening texture to it. Nothing special. I have a really broad peen for my main forging hammer, so I'm kind of tilting it up on end just so I don't have to go grab a narrower peen. Okay, there we go. Hopefully you guys can see that a little bit. It's got very light texture. I like the subtle texture. If you use a sharper peen, on this piece, you'll have more of a, you'll have more visible texture right off the cusp, which is okay. But we're going to add some other things to this to add like layering. So I'm not too worried about that. It's going to have plenty of visual interest. All right, we'll set that back in there. Let it get warm.
Jeremy Wireman says, my girlfriend loves the videos of Jessica beating the copper pendant. She likes making jewelry. That's awesome. Yeah, I actually just filmed a video the other day, and it's going to be coming out before Christmas because it's Christmas related. I was doing some enameling, so you guys will definitely see that soon. So you can keep out an eye for that if you like the enameling stuff. I do that from time to time. I think it's been a couple of months since I've done a video. Is it okay if I keep going? It's going to heat for a little bit?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And then we'll give something else away.
Sounds great. William Goltler, thank you for the $19 super chat. Says, love your videos. Keep up the great work and God bless. Thank you so much, and we appreciate your support.
Thank you.
Stephen Watkins, $5 super chat. Merry Christmas, and thank you for all you guys do. And thank you for being part of the community, Stephen.
Yeah, thank you, Stephen. Appreciate it.
Chopper Originals, we appreciate the $10 super chat. Oh, and by the way, I found an easy way to access all of these. So before I was like hunting down, so this makes it a little easier. Oleg Matosian, $3 super chat. I like the Russian hat. It keeps Roy warm, and he looks pretty good in it, I think, so.
Yeah, so this is like a real Russian yusurka. They call it a yusurka. It's actually from Russia, and it has a real rabbit fur. So the actual lining on it is fur. So it's a real fur lining, and it keeps your head absolutely smoking hot. I'm sweating on top of my scalp right now. But it's great because it really locks in the heat. And I don't get cold, like the core of my body usually doesn't get cold, my legs and stuff like that. It's usually like my hands, the top of my head, those are like the furthest part away from my heart, maybe slow blood flow or whatever you want to call it. those areas get the coldest on me. So, but you know, doing that really helps raise the temperature. So, yeah, it's kind of goofy. It's not something that some people are used to seeing, definitely. But you know, it's 20 degrees right now, 22 degrees here in Harrisville, Michigan. So we're loving it regardless. But thank you all very much for the super chats. We do appreciate it. They go into doing stuff like this, giveaways, the shipping. They go into the lights in the shop and camera equipment and things like that. So we couldn't do it without you. And thank you very much. Thank you very much, and Merry Christmas.
Nivelator Forge has me laughing. He says, Roy is giving knives away.
That is one thing that you won't see me do in this stream, sir. So if anybody hasn't noticed, I am not much of a knife guy. I have mass respect for knife makers, but they just never interested me. So I tried making them way early on when I was way younger in the craft. I tried to do it like everybody else does, you know, your spike kniffs and, you know, all of your, just all of your rough blacksmith kniffs that you would see, things like that. And yeah, that's just where my interest ended. They just didn't have enough dimension. And so I'm an ornamental smith. I like foo-foo-y things, if you couldn't tell. I like stuff that's, you know, scrolls and pretty organic work and French Baroque ironwork and things like that. That's what I appreciate in forging the most. So, but all right, yeah. You ready? Yeah. Are we ready? Yeah. You ready? I'm ready. Okay, we're gonna give away another pair of tongs here. We're gonna give everybody a chance. This again is from RX Tongs. This will be the last pair that I give away. We'll switch it up. We'll do maybe a guillotine tool next time. But this here, these are like bolt jaws. Let's go to the anvil, show them off here. Again, these are another pair. These are like pre-cut tongs. You can turn these into bolt jaws. They've got a good substantial bit on them, so you can really turn them into whatever you want. But yeah, they go over just like so. This here has to get twisted, so this way they line up. And again, they will come with a rivet to you shipped. But these are number 2s on RX Tong's website if you want to go check them out. Again, pretty economical options, especially if you're just getting going to buy your blinks like this and just assemble them. So over having to buy full-fledged tongs. This can be a great cheap option, but that's what we're going to give away. We'll go back to the main screen, Jessica. And we're going to go ahead and drum roll. Or should we give them a chance to comment, or they already know how this works?
Oh yeah, they're ready.
They already know? All right, let's do the drum roll.
Whoop. All right, Doe Creek Forge, me. That's the comment.
I love how she says that. Cute as a button. Me. Doe Creek Forge, congratulations. Hope you enjoy the tongs. Merry Christmas. You know the deal. Go in the description, contact us with your address and that whole deal, and we will get these shipped out to you. Also, real quick note, we will be shipping these after Christmas, so they probably won't arrive in time for Christmas. I'm sorry, I'm not Santa Claus. I ain't got a sled and all that stuff, but they will be shipped. They will be shipped directly after Christmas, so you should have them before the beginning of the year. That's our goal, is to get them shipped out by the first of the year. So everything that we're giving away will be shipped and sitting on your doorstep before New Year's, so you can get started on them. So congratulations, and those were the number 2, Jessica, the bolt jaws. So, you good?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna set these. I just gotta set these over here out of the way or something. There we go. I have such a great table over here. It's like great to give all those tools away. A lot of them I was just kind of like, I kind of want them for my shop.
If you guys remember the Christmas bag from last year, if you're at last year's live stream, there is way too much weight in the tools we have this year for Roy to carry it around in a bag. Like, it'd probably give him a shoulder ache or something. So it's good we have a table this year. That's awesome. And yes, if you want to go back and check out last year's live stream, it was published. Somebody, I think it was Fenrir Forge, was joking about last year and the cough syrup thing, you know, but yeah, it's kind of an ongoing joke here around the holidays.
Yeah, fortunately, no cough syrup this time. So I've went clean, gentlemen. I went straight. So I got off the NyQuil. But yeah, no, I was sick in last year's Christmas live stream, and I thought I was going to be sick in this year's Christmas live stream, but fortunately, I was able to kick the cold, so super happy about that. I'm going to go ahead and switch up hammers real quick. I'm going to grab a tool here. You've got time for maybe 2 more comments, and then we're going to continue on our little process here.
All right. Yes, do the Russian dance. Okay, so one of the super chatters asked for a dance. I'll get to that in just a second. Where did I leave off? I left off with Oleg. Let me find you, Oleg. There you are. All right, the next one after that was Uncle Buck's Forge, $10 super chat. I have never seen the chat scroll this fast ever, is his comment. And yes, you are right. We are setting records. This is the first this is our very first live stream where we have had, I think our previous record was about 150 people joining us. And so right now we are sitting at 345. So yes, we are breaking records this live stream, and it's awesome to have so many great people joining us here today. Again, it's a party. It's a Christmas party. It really is. Yep. And we are happy that everybody is here. Rob Raveneye, thank you for the €4.99 super chat. I guess that's how you say it. Yep. He says, Merry Christmas and keep up the great work. Thank you very much, Rob. We will.
Merry Christmas. Yeah. And to whoever was commenting about the dance, I don't dance. Sorry. So at least not on camera. Anyhow, I don't know. It'd take a lot of money to get me to dance. A lot of money. Oh, and then you'd be surprised what you get. You just might get a shoulder wiggle.
Call it the Blacksmith jig.
God.
All right, Curtis at Noble Pursuit Ironworks, thank you for the $5 super chat. We appreciate your support as well. Stephen Mirke, Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank you for the €5 super chat. And it's interesting. It always is interesting with the viewers from all over, seeing the different currencies. So, it looks like Roy's almost ready.
Yeah,
but,
I'm ready.
Okay. Nevelier Forge had the $5 super chat and said, do a dance for us, Roy. So that's where that came from.
Thank you for the offer, Nevelier, but yeah, I only dance with Jessica. There you go. I'm totally diverting and deflecting. So, okay, let's go over to the anvil, please. All right, you got your mic muted. That way we're not double echoing. Good to go. All right. Okay, now we're going to use a butcher tool. Use the advantage of the split leg apron here. And we are going to butcher in here. And I'll show you what the result of this here is in a second. We're going to add a little bit of some cross hatching here. This is going to give the impression of like bows, like the bows on a pine tree. Basically, it's going to give the piece more depth. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for just a little bit more depth and dimension. And you can line these up perfectly if you want. I prefer them not to be. They look a little more natural. Those, just a little bit of line work like that will really help out. What it does is it pushes this background away and leaves a sharp line here. So it leaves a soft line and then a sharp line, and that's what makes it look like it's overlapping. It's just a small visual thing. It really makes a big difference in the final piece. Once you've brass brushed it or you've painted it and you start getting that light refraction in there, it really does make the piece look good. And that is just a simple butcher tool. A butcher tool is anything with a leading edge. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's got like a 45-degree chamfer to it, or a little less, probably 45 to maybe 60-degree chamfer to it. Single edge, coil spring. Hopefully that makes sense. If you don't have that, you can go ahead and use like a cold chisel and do it. It won't give it quite the same effect, but it's still nice anyhow. Yes, we should. We should announce it, yeah. What do you think? Yeah? Yeah? All right. We are going to give away next this guillotine tool from Uncle Buck's Forge. It is the small guillotine tool, and it's actually got dies that are already pre-made up. These are 4140 dies that came with this particular guillotine tool. So they've already got a guillotine look to them. So that's going to work out really good. It's got 4140 dies in it. The dies are not heat treated, so they're just straight the way they are. So just like as if you were to cut them. They are not a heat treated die, and they really shouldn't have to be for, you know, a guillotine tool like this. You're bringing, as long as you're using it on hot metal. So again, we're gonna give away this little guillotine tool, or B. You've got a letter on there, Jess. I'm assuming that's to associate it. Okay, you know what it is. Okay, it's a small one. We'll give that one away. So everybody start commenting in the comment section. I'm going to make sure my metal's not burning here. You can go back to the main screen. And drum roll, please.
All right, the winner for this one is Walt Parkhurst. Yeah, Parkhurst. Walt Parkhurst says, "Me, please."
Walt Parkhurst. However you pronounce your name, sir.
Sorry.
Walt. Congratulations, you won this guillotine tool. One other thing I will mention is they do not come with hardy stems, so you'll have to weld on the hardy tool, the hardy hole for your anvil, whatever it is, just a square shank, or you can weld on a piece of angle iron and clamp them in vises. All that options, the mounting options are open to you. So he also has some bolt holes here I didn't mention. There's some bolt holes, so if you want to screw it down to a bench or mount it to a steel block or something like that, you can. Again, so congratulations, Walt. We'll get that out to you. Be sure to leave us your contact info. Oh, thank you so much. I'm also, just to kind of speed this along real quick, we're going to go ahead and give away a $50 gift certificate. So we'll go down to the camera there. We'll show off your little handiwork, little hand colored in deal. This is a $50 gift certificate, so you can redeem this at blacksmithpdfs.com. It's valid until February 29th, 2020. So make sure you get over there and get something before the coupon runs out if you do win it. But this, so this applies to any of the blacksmithing plans or blacksmith bundles or any of the stuff that's in the blacksmithpdfs.com website. So make sure you check that out. Any of you that haven't been over there, you might want to check it out. There's a lot of cool stuff. And Jessica is actually working on an ebook on doing photography, how to photograph your ironwork for sale. So she's working on that right now, authoring that, working very hard at that. So there's a lot of ebooks there to help you about your business. So what a better time. Everything's pretty economical. And is this just for one singular item, or can they get multiple items with this same thing up to $50?
Yeah, it can be multiple items up to $50. So if you have individual plans that you want to get, you can get 3 or 4 of them or however many. Yeah, to use up the whole $50 certificate or a bundle or whatever you want to do. So, yep.
All right, comment away. And drum roll.
All right, this one goes to John Borgstrom. He says, raising hand. That was his comment.
I love these. John Orkstrom, thank you, sir. Thank you for being a part of the chat tonight and this evening and being part of the live stream. Merry Christmas to you. Again, get with us, your contact info and things like that. If you would like us to ship this to you as well, this actual ticket, we will ship it to you. So again, get with us. All the contact stuff's in the description down below. So, congratulations, John.
Yes, like Roy mentioned, just in case you are just joining us on the stream now, the rules are down below, which is basically tells you how to contact us if you are a winner tonight. So make sure to read up on that. It's real simple, email address, it tells you everything down there, just so you know where to go and look for that info.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this into a Christmas tree. Might as well. We're going to turn it into a Christmas tree hook. If you don't go any further with it, you would just turn this into a hook and drill some holes in it so this way you can mount it. Because, you know, if you want to just do like an all-season kind of cabin hook, these could be a great seller. One thing that you could do with those is just they make a great all-season type hook. But if you're doing something specifically for Christmas, you're giving it to somebody as a gift and you want to spice it up a little bit, we're going to turn it into a Christmas tree. So to do that, I'm going to grab a couple of other pieces here. The pieces I'm going to grab, it's looking like it's sparking off, but it's not. There you go. What's up?
Oh yeah, don't want it to burn up.
Nope, don't want to burn it up. So let's go to the anvil real quick. So to turn this into a Christmas tree, I'm going to use a center punch, and I'm going to use and you probably can't see this very well at all, I'm going to use an eyeball punch. Is basically what I'm going to do. I'm going to use those to create ornaments and Christmas lights on this tree. So we'll go to the anvil, Jess. We'll come out here. Again, take advantage of my little split leg apron here. And I'm going to start from one corner, and I'm going to go in a line. Now with a center punch, you could actually do this while it is cold. So you can lay out these while they're cold. But when it comes to the eyeball punch, you have to have the eyeball punch hot. That. Let me go down here. You don't all have to go from one direction in a spiral. You can go from every direction, maybe zigzag it back and forth. There's a lot of different options here. I'm just choosing whatever makes this process the simplest and quickest right now. But there you have it. We're going to straighten this up a little bit. Starting to get a little concave to it that I don't like. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that good. Can they see all the dots?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So that shows like the cords for the Christmas lights. So very simply, this is starting to really shape up. It's starting to look a lot different, and it's definitely eye-catching when it gets done. So there we go. That's enough for that. We'll get another heat on it, and then we'll use the eyeball punch. And we'll take time for comments, Jess, while this warms up.
Yeah, Mike G pointed out there's a ton of super chats tonight. There is. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm still working through the list on those. So if I don't get to your comment right away and you've super chatted, I will. So just hang in there and make sure you stick around for the whole live stream. The next one was Toby Joe 57 for a 500 PHP peso super chat. So thank you, Toby Joe. We appreciate that. You've been a regular supporter.
Thank you, Toby Joe.
Island Metal Forge, Yamez, $2 super chat. He says, Roy, send them all to me tomorrow. LOL. Ha ha ha. That would be quite the Christmas if you got all those tools. I don't think you'd ever have a better one after that.
No.
Jeremy Pitts, we appreciate your $10 super chat. Says, thank you for all the hard work the two of you do, bringing the knowledge of this wonderful world of blacksmithing to all of us. Have a wonderful and blessed Christmas to you and your family.
Merry Christmas. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone who's super chatted so far. Oh, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. There's a lot of super chats. We want to get to everybody. We want to get to regular comments as well. So just a big bulk here. Thank you. Thank you all very much. Thank you for everyone who's supporting us in this stream. God bless each and every last one of you. Really, really, really super do appreciate it. So thank you all so much. You can continue if you need to continue through your list real quick. So, and then we'll take this heat.
Okay.
We'll do our thing.
All right. Let's see. I think I read Tom Carlson, the $1.99 super chat. Thank you. And Yama's $5 super chat. You don't actually have to, Jess. I couldn't have had this many in my live stream. LOL. I'd lose it. Haha. Yes, this is new to us. But it's nice though to have everybody getting together, especially around Christmas time. Christmas time is a great time for it, just to have that unity. together. So as a community blacksmithing or whatever you're into, you know, even if you're not into blacksmithing, thank you for joining us too. Little Fear, $2 super chat and ask, why did you get into blacksmithing?
Great one. I'll take a moment and answer that. I got into blacksmithing mainly because I had an initial interest in it as a young boy. I went and saw a historical blacksmith at Carriage Hill Metro Park, basically just outside of Huber Heights, Ohio. And yeah, like that's it. I was interested. I've always been curious, always good with working with my hands, things like that. And it wasn't until after Jessica and I got married, and it was like, I don't know, we were at least 6-8 months into being our first year of marriage. And yeah, we went as a date day to go up to Carriage Hill, old stomping grounds, like, hey, yeah, I think I remember that they had a historical place. Let's go up to that. And so we went up one weekend, and yeah, what a great date I was. I stood there for 2 or 3 hours talking to the blacksmith, and then I pestered the dickens out of Jessica for like, I don't know, 2 months probably, about how, and wasn't the blacksmith great, and wasn't that awesome, and wouldn't it be cool if I could do that, and I need a hobby, and this and that. And so that's kind of just what's got it all started off. And then slowly but surely that rolled into doing it as a business. I got in an automobile accident, in a wreck, and yeah, that changed what I was originally doing, which was heating and air conditioning and construction and things like that. And you know, thank God blacksmithing was there to pick me up off my feet again. So I really do appreciate that. Yep, but that's kind of a short summary of how we got to where we're at. I'm gonna go ahead and take this heat since it's good and hot, and then you can go ahead and keep dropping comments or things of that nature while I punch in these.
Yeah, while you do that, I'm going to go ahead.
Did you go to the anvil?
Yes, I'm at the anvil. And I'm going to read off a couple just from the regular comments, just to get a good mix. Ray Gombos says, Merry Christmas. Thank you for sharing the great knowledge. Looking for Christmas tree ornament ideas to forge. Can you forge a Jesus fish? Yeah, that would be a good ornament. And if you are looking for videos, we came out with quite a few last year. We wrote an ebook around it. Most of you have probably already seen it floating around on our Instagram and Facebook. We wrote together a guide to 10 hand-forged Christmas gifts, and some of those are ornaments. And then also last year, I forged a couple of ornaments from blanks, so that's also on our channel, and you can find those on our channel as well.
All right, so what I did there is basically just stamping in that eyeball punch gives the impression of ornaments hanging on the Christmas tree. The only real trick there, unless you're the type of person that is really into symmetrics, make them all over the place. It really sells the ideal or the concept of a Christmas tree. If you do them in a line, they'll kind of detract from the line of lights that you try to impression in there. So again, just do the ornaments all over the place. That's the only real trick there. And you can get all sorts of stamps. You can get all sorts of like jewelry stamps they make. Like I think Impression Art sells a whole bunch of different type stamps. And you can get like snowflakes and crosses and little angels and you name it. In a size that you could just stamp these up and they would look like real little ornaments on the tree. So you can really, really fess these things up quite a bit. I'm just showing a simple way of doing that. So don't be locked in or beholden to, hey, the way Roy's doing it is the only way to do it. There is a lot of different ways to skin this cat, so. All right, do you have more comments or do we want to give something else away? Both.
Just real quick, Grayson's Forge, he asked if you had brought your little flux file out. We did not.
No.
Oh, sorry, there we go. We have received quite a few gifts from the community. Drayson's Forge was asking about the flux vial. He sent us, it's really awesome. We're gonna have to do we need to do Instagram or Facebook posts on it for sure on some of the gifts we've gotten, but they are super cool. We appreciate the gifts and the ornaments and the cards that we have received from the community. And it's been awesome to just go to the post office and like, oh, you know, there's a package there. Well, I wonder what this one is. So that's been super cool, and we really appreciate that from everybody.
Yeah, sorry about that. We were in a rush to get out here tonight. I had full intentions, didn't I, hun, on actually having those here, all the gifts that people have been sending to us. So we'll try to do, you know, at least an Instagram post. If not an Instagram post, you know, I'll try to make a video around it just as a big thank you to you all and show that off. It was absolutely hilarious. I laughed about it for at least 10 minutes, didn't I, hun? Well, on the way back from the post office. It was great. So I'm just going to tease that out there to the community so you guys can see it. Awesome work, Grayson. Thank you. Thank you. That was awesome. It's going to live in my little trinket cabinet with lights on it forever. So thank you very much. Love it. Love it. I'm going to set this up here. Let me go ahead and punch in one more ornament, and then we're going to give something away. Brush this off of some of that surface scale it's building up. Good. Good. Just going back over some of these, they weren't quite round enough. All right, that's good. That's what I wanted. Okay, so there you have it. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. Does the light shine on that okay?
Yeah, that works good.
Everybody see that all right? Light refracting across it. So there you go. That's how you'll turn it into a Christmas tree. And now we're ready for doing the hook end. Nice and easy peasy. But before we do that, as I said, being a man of my word, we are going to give something else away. Let's see here. I think I'm going to give away a leather apron. How does that sound?
Sounds great.
All right. So this leather apron came all the way in from Randy, again, at Newt's Leather Smithy. We took some detailed shots of these, by the way, on Instagram, so make sure you check those out. But here it is. As you can see, it can fit a guy like me. It's a little small for me. I'm about 6'1", and have to be honest, I'm like 247 pounds. So, but you know, for me, it's just a little on the small side, but it should fit you if you are any size under 247 pounds, like perfectly. And if you are above that and you win this, it'll still fit you. It'll just be a little smaller on you is all. The strap's got plenty of adjustment in length and things like that, so you can really adjust it to fit your frame. So it's gonna work out very good. Of course, Yamez at Island Metal Forge, he made this sweet little apron ornament here. I believe it's like a cloak pin. He forged that to add to it. Can't ask for better. It comes with a hammer loop, which is good. Pockets for pens and pencils and things like that, and a ruler pouch. So again, he really decked it out. Thank you, Randy, or at Newt's Leather Smithy, for sending this along. If I can quit fiddling with the straps. I keep knocking them out. Start fiddling with the end of the strap, like my thumb pushes it, you know, while I'm messing with it here. So trust me, if you're wearing it, it won't come off like that. It's just, Roy can't do leather straps. I don't know what I'm doing. Trust me, it takes me like 5 minutes to get into my apron, so I'm just apron impaired. It's apron impaired, so there you go. That's what we'll be drawing for, so go ahead and comment, pick me, things like that. Thank you, Randy. And drum roll, please.
All right, this time I landed on Brandon Smith, who said, I am actively commenting, as was one of the requirements to be a winner. So yes, you are actively commenting, Brandon Smith. Congratulations.
Brandon Smith, congratulations. You are the winner of this lovely leather apron. You know the drill. If you've been in the stream any length of time, get in the description section down below and get in contact with us so we can ship this out to you. Thank you for being here. I'm also at this time going to go ahead and give away another $50 gift certificate. Okay? So if you're like, oh shucks, I missed out, you get a $50 gift certificate. Maybe, if you're the right comment. So all right, so everybody start commenting. We're going to drum roll again.
All right, we landed on Joey Ferguson, who said, pick me, please. You are the winner, Joey.
Joey Ferguson, congratulations. You got that $50 gift certificate to our website over there at blacksmithpdfs.com. Congratulations. Get with us with your contact info so we can get this out to you. Congratulations.
All right, and at this point, I would also like to point out we are just right about exactly at 6 o'clock. So if you want to take a moment and if you know... Oh, there we go. Didn't have my mic going. We are right at about 6 o'clock just now. So if you have a friend that you think would enjoy this, go ahead and feel free to take a moment to invite them. That would be great. We're sitting at 468 viewers, so just maybe we could, break that 500 ceiling. So yes, this is really awesome. And again, thank you everybody for joining us.
Thank you all very much. Thank you for being here. That is awesome. That is an absolute record and completely bonkers. So that's amazing. Thank you all for being here. Who knew that all it took was a bunch of free stuff, huh?
Who knew? They say you need a drum.
Yeah, is that what it is? I do. I do need a drum, like a blacksmith drum. Okay, that's not going to work out very well, huh? Let me see here. What else I got? Try not to have to, yeah. I think that'll work.
Corey Shire, I hope you have a fantastic birthday. I seen you said that it was 4 days away, so happy birthday. This is a great time of year to have a birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Corey Shire at home. We good?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. All right. I don't know. I'm waiting. I'm here. You said, well, let's take a minute and everybody share it up. So I didn't know if they could multitask or not.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, while you drink your coffee, if we got a moment.
Yep.
Let's see here. Where are we at? Aimless Adventure. Thank you for the $5 super chat. It's the Christmas tree, snowflake. Snowman. It's like having a brain freeze moment. Snowman. A bunch of Christmas emojis and some Santa faces. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Aimless Adventure. God bless you, sir. Merry Christmas to you in the truest sense of the word, to you and your family. Thank you very much, sir.
Drew James, thank you also for a $5 super chat. And Granddad's Forge, thank you for the $2 super chat. He says, use letters. Some emojis are holding their comments. Oh, I did not know that. Thank you for that recommendation.
Okay,
Charming Hollow Forge, a $50 super chat, and says, Jessica, this is to help support Roy's Coke habit. Cry face, hammer face, fire.
Thank you. Thank you, Charming Hollow Forge, for the $50 super chat, brother. God bless you and your family, and Merry Christmas to you. If you guys haven't seen Charming Hollow Forge, he's a great smith as well. Go check him out. He does a lot of neat stuff. In fact, he just happened to have a award-winning piece show up in the Sofa Sounds newsletter this year, which is awesome. His war bonnet that he made, forged and fabricated there, mostly forged. So yeah, be sure to check Charming Hollow Forge out. Awesome guy, awesome family. I really enjoy getting to hang out with you at Quad States and stuff like that. So, okay, let's go over to the anvil real quick before I get too sappy. All right. All right, so I've got this steak anvil in my anvil in Olga here. We are going to now just roll this into a hook. We're going to start by rolling the tip opposite of the way, bending a little rat's tail on it. Nice and rolling it like that. You can give that a second to chill. You can stick it in some dirt. Let the ground pull a little bit of the heat out on the tail there. And then we can go right on around our mandrel here for the hook. Straighten it out. Get it a little more straight. Maybe I'm doing horrible at this. It has been a while, but I am a man who has made a hook or two in my day. So if it looks easier, it's not. It's not. It's a pretty easy process, but sometimes when you're online, you know, I've made a couple thousand hooks in my career as a blacksmith. So with that, you kind of get used to just eyeballing it. If you don't have something that you can directly bend around, another great option for you is to get a jig and bend it around a piece of stock that's the right size and diameter. It can really help you out and save you a lot of time. But there you go, there's the Christmas tree hook. Again, it's just like a cabin hook. I'm gonna start on another one, and it's gonna be the variant to this. It won't be Christmas tree, it'll just be a cabin hook. So we'll do that. We'll set this one off the side because that one's all done. And we'll take some comments there while I throw another one in here.
Yes. Thank you very much, you guys. All right, Wayne Heights, nice that you can talk and work. Yeah, not everybody has that skill, do they? But Roy's got, I guess, I don't know, since making your videos, you've probably gotten better at it, so.
I am naturally, I don't know, is your mic on?
Oh, go ahead.
I am naturally an inclined instructor. So, you know, just like some people are naturally mechanically inclined or artistically inclined or a lot of other things inclined, some people are just like naturally like rocket physicists, you know. Some and the others of us, we have to work at it, things like that. One thing that I have the gift of is the gab. So I'm very good at gabbing it up, okay? So I don't think anybody would doubt that. In this stream, definitely on my channel if you've seen any of my videos. I definitely have the gift of gab, but yeah, instructing is one of my strong suits. So doing demonstrations, live presentations, that is one of my strong suits. At least I feel that it is. I feel most at home when I'm giving a demonstration to a live group of people. What's weird for me is talking to myself in the shop, making tutorials and videos. That's odd. That's awkward for me. It's a lot easier for me to just do live presentations than it is sitting behind a camera talking to myself in the shop. I'd rather just get the work done than talk at that point. But yeah. Anyways, enough of me being odd. Jessica, comments, questions?
Let's see here. Oh, JT Tech, anyone know a good place to get coal in Ohio? One place is SOFA, Southern Ohio Forge and Anvil, located in Troy, Ohio. They are a great source. And a question for you, Roy, from Mr. Old Clunker. What has been your personal favorite piece that you have made?
That is hard for me. I have a ton of pieces that I've made that I've really enjoyed the work, the process on. I would say probably some of the most near and dear to me are the times that I've taken classes with Tom Latney. And yeah, probably I'll just group them all in there as far as when I've taken classes. And it's not so much about the piece itself, the final result. It was about that time. Like I can look back at those things and see where I was at. Like I remember the goofy shirt that I had on and just stupid stuff like that. Like all those little small things that you would think that, you know, you would never remember, forget, or like my classmates or the people that I was, you know, in class with. Like that type stuff, you know, kind of really sticks out to me and is special to me in a favorite kind of way. As far as customers' projects and things like that goes, there has been a ton of them. So it's kind of hard for me to narrow it down to just a favorite. Yeah, because I'm more about the process. I enjoy the forging process. And then when something's done, it's kind of a relief. And it's also kind of like well, I could have done that, or I could have done this differently, or I could have did this. Well, maybe the next one. And so, yeah, that'd be my answer on that. Sorry, I kind of took a round the gate thing there, but that's the best, that's the closest thing I can get to.
Are we hot?
We We are hot.
All right, let's go.
I'm hot. Are you hot? It's 20 degrees. I'm deducting a couple degrees an hour, you know, just for piece of case. Yeah, you're by the heater. Good. Oh. All right. Go to the anvil. All right, so just like in the other one, we're going to walk on to the shoulder. Also, the colder this gets, the more likely you'll end up hitting the shoulder. So, because the piece will bounce on you, and that can become a problem. It's getting a little off-centered here, so I'm just straightening it up. I'm going to take another heat on it. And that's just more or less cleaning it up. But we got it centered back up there, so that's good. All right, set that back down.
All right, by the way, yes, as you guys pointed out, we did just reach over 500. We are at 505 viewers, so yay, we broke the record.
Oh, Merry Christmas. Awesome.
That's so cool. And oh, yes, another question was, what is there still to be given away? The majority of things, really. Still a large guillotine tool, 2 guillotine tool kits, the gate fuller, sticker packs, the rounding hammer, and several of the different tong sets. So yes, there's still plenty to win.
Jess, go ahead and talk. I'm going to go check on the kids. So, yep.
You guys get me now for a brief intermission. Yes, so if you've just joined us, we still have plenty of things to give away. And, sorry, taking care of something real quick. Okay, yes, we still have lots to give away. And the way that you win is we'll give you a chance to comment when we are about to give away an item. So you go ahead and drop a comment of any type, you know, oh, I want it, or me, or whatever you want to say. And then we give a couple of minutes, and then we pick a name from the comments, and that's how we select our winners. And then if you are curious about any of these items, and by the way, the rules on how to contact us are down in the description. So you can go down there to read up if you're a winner. And also, if you like any of these items and you want to purchase one, all the contact information is available for everybody. I put at least one link to everybody. We have Wahlberg Forge. We have his link to his Instagram page where he does all of his hand-forged tools. He sent us a rounding hammer. We also have the one for Ed Appleby and Rex. We have their link down there if you like the tong blanks and you want to get some of those. I have for Newt's leather and metal smithy, I have his link to his YouTube page, so you can get a hold of him there. And Uncle Bucks, I went ahead and put the link to his Etsy page because he has been a huge supporter of the blacksmithing community, and he has a bunch of kits that are like really awesome, like they're kind of like weld and go kits, and he has been a really huge supporter really of the blacksmithing community, not only for our channel but just across a lot of blacksmithing channels. So yep. I'm trying to think if I missed any of the items, they are definitely, all of that information is down in the description below. So if you want all the juicy tidbits, that's where you get them.
Yeah, no cheating. You got to stay around for the stream in order to win. So I mean, you got to be here until we're out of items, huh?
That's right.
It's like you're gonna stay around for like the next 2 hours where you're like, yeah, okay, so goodbye. That's all we had. No, we wouldn't do that to you. We wouldn't do that to you. So, all right, well, I got that done. How's my mic? Am I unmuted?
You're good.
You good? All right, good to go. Yeah. I had to mute the mic because I got a torpedo heater recently, basically in the other room, and it's like a Harrier jet. You know, it's like a jet aircraft in there. It's so loud, but it makes it nice. It shaves off about 40 degrees You know, it really heats it up, so it's nice. Let's go in real quick. I think I'm going to give something else away.
Okay.
Why not, right?
Yeah.
Why not? Let's see here. I'm going to see here. Santa's going to see who's been a good boy and girl, what we should be giving away. I think I'm going to go ahead and give away another guillotine tool.
All right, a large one.
This one's a big one. There you go. Hopefully you guys can see that. I'm not going to be able to fit it all into the camera, so so I'll just hold it up here and show this off. This is another one of the assembled guillotine tools from Uncle Buck's Forge. It is a big boy here. We've got some great big fullers here. I believe these are 5/8. They might be 1/2 inch radius. I can't pull my ruler out just yet. Fullers all welded up there. Super nice, super awesome tool. Basically, it's like the small ones, just bigger, so you can be able to get in there and maybe do hammers, fuller in around hammers stuff, things like that. So we will be giving that away here. Let's go ahead and do a drum roll. You know how it works.
All right, I landed on Willie5381. Says me, I need one.
Well, there you go, Willie5381. Congratulations, you got one. Merry Christmas. Comment down in the comment section. Well, not in the comment section. Go to the description. Sorry, I'm messing it up. I'm so full of cheer. That's what it is. And it's the coffee. The coffee's starting to get to me. Congratulations. We'll go ahead and give that away there. That's good to go. What else? Where are we at on time, Jessica? Because I want to try to end it at 7.
Okay. We are at 6:18, so I'm thinking we might be running over a little bit, just because the amount of items we still have left.
Yeah? Let's see here. Well, let's go ahead and give one more item away.
Okay.
I mean, worst we could do is give you guys a bunch more items, huh?
Oh yeah.
It's the worst we could do. All right, we're going to give away another pair of tongs. Thank you, RX Tongs, for sending these over. I believe these are 6s, number 6s. These are the box jaw tongs. I'm going to show them off over here at the anvil real quick. Again, little quick tong type things. Well, not quick tongs, but like a twist. It's a twist tong. And yeah, they're like a pre-cut. Obviously, you'd bend these up and this would get twisted or so. Very simple. Nice looking tongs. Very quick to assemble. Of course, you'll get a rivet with them as well. So thank you, RX Tongs, for sending those over to us. We will be giving those away right now to whoever's in the chat. So start chatting and drum roll.
All right, this one goes to Stephen Watkins. Oh, me! And you said, did you say that was number 6?
Yeah, the number 6s.
All right.
Stephen Watkins, congratulations. God bless you. Merry Christmas. Thank you for being part of the stream. Here you go. Move those off to one side. Try to make sure I don't give away the same thing twice, huh?
You can ask me. I can always reference my list too if you're.
There we go. Good. So, all right, let's go back to the anvil for this next heat here. Again, walking up to the shoulder. It's okay if you clobber it a little bit. Like I said, just going to draw that out anyhow. All right, there you have it. So now we're ready to flip it around and put it in the texture. I'll mention one thing real quick about this. unless there is a point in me straightening a piece or completely ironing out and flattening a piece, like I need to planish something out, I do not, you might see this all twisted or something like that. If I'm going to just continue forging on this piece, it's not a finished product. So there's no need in straightening out any of those little wiggles or wobbly things just yet, because I'm going to add more wonkiness to the whole situation. So go ahead and get the work done while you can, and don't waste hammer blows. Come right back after you've got the work done, straighten it up, and be done with it. If you're constantly correcting something as you go, a lot of times you just end up making that problem again and again and again, and it takes you more heats to get the same amount of work done. So just a little pro tip there for you. If you've got something, say a hook, and it's like completely offset, you have to straighten that up because you don't want to have to work back over yourself. But say you've got a missed hammer blow in the piece, if you're going to texture the piece anyhow, there's no point in planishing out that missed hammer blow. Just go ahead and texture the piece. You'll disguise that miss or that errant hammer blow with the texturing operation. So there's no point in, oh, I got to stop, I've got to grind this thing out. I mean, unless it's really bad and it's not what you were wanting. But if there's no point in, if you're going to texture over it anyhow, there's no point in fixing it while you're doing it. You'll just have to take an entire another heat to do so when you don't need to. So that's kind of a secret to working efficiently there. Just a quick tip. What we got, honey?
Let's see, we got a couple of super chats here. Some of them have questions, so let's address those.
Let's go.
Rigid Ironworks, thank you for the $15 super chat. Herb Page, $5 Canadian, says Merry Christmas. Thank you, Herb. Hope you have a very Merry Christmas as well. Gordon Farmer, let's see, we had €2 super chats. Thank you very much, Gordon Farmer. And we hope you're doing better. You know, last time I know you're a little down, so hopefully we can all have a cheery Christmas together.
Yep.
Drew Janice, thank you for the $5 super chat. And Yamez, $2 super chat. LOL, Jess, I meant the viewers. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Dana Maggiore, thank you for the $10 super chat. Says Merry Christmas, Roy and Jess, and God bless you both and your family.
God bless each and every last one of you. Thank you all so much for the super chats. Really do appreciate every one of you. And Gordon Farmer, yeah, definitely hope you're having a much better day. And I know that holidays can be tough for a lot of people, and you know, certainly it can be quite trying, you know, as you reflect across the entire year, all the goods and all the bads, all the highs and all the lows. And we've had them this year too as well. So we can definitely sympathize with anybody out there who's maybe not having as much of a great holiday. You know, this past year, the people that know us very well, you know, Jessica's sister passed away at the age of 27, and we actually celebrated what would have been her birthday just yesterday, actually. Would have been her 28th year birthday. And so that's kind of a tough thing to be jolly through, you know, and stuff. But we get to live on, and we shouldn't take that for granted, and we should carry those people's traditions with us, even if we don't feel like it, even if it hurts us to do so sometimes, because that's what gets those people to live on. You know, we get to carry that special time with them forward, even in the absence of their stay, because we have hope for a better tomorrow and hope for a future. And, you know, it's important for you to do so, even if you're having a tough time. So we can definitely sympathize with anybody. And we hope that this stream, that's my big hope. We were praying about it, we were talking about it earlier, is that this would bless everybody out there and you guys would just have fun and you would just enjoy this a lot. And we're very thankful that we are blessed that we can do so. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for the super chats. God bless each and every last one of you. We really do, really do appreciate it. We don't just say that around here, do we? So again, so hopefully this stream will make your season just a little bit better. and a little bit more bright, and you can continue to carry on your family's traditions, even if you're missing some of them or they're happen to be absent this year. So, go on, more chats before I get all sentimental and I break out my harp and I start crying and we have a sonnet.
Nevelier Forge super chatted $2 towards a dance. So they're working on building that up.
Yeah, keep going. There's got to be a lot more zeros behind that. Right now you've gotten an eye twitch.
We'll have to zoom in the camera for that one.
Just gotta zoom that one in.
Aimless Adventure, $2 super chat, says, got to go. Congratulations to all of the winners and Merry Christmas to all. Aimless Adventure, if you're still in here to hear your farewell, we're glad that you joined us this evening, and we hope you have a very Merry Christmas with your family as well. Mr. David, $5 super chat. Thoughts on when you're going to make another PDFs bundle with everything in it? Yes, right now we have the All Plans bundle, and what that is all the plans, basically excluding the ebooks. We have a separate ebook bundle, but anything that's tool related is an All Plans bundle. So yeah, but the next release we will have coming out will be the ebook that I'm currently working on, which is photographing your ironwork. That way, you know, if you have an online store or you want to do better with social media and stuff like that, you can take the principles and apply them there.
So I have a few tooling things that I'll be making, hopefully here in 2020, around springtime. I'm hoping to be able to get to them this year. They kind of just fell off with the move and everything else we had going on. One of those is a scroll jig, like a certain type of scrolling jig, one that is ratcheting for small spaces. So I'll have a plan design around that. I will also have a hook bending jig diagram and plans around building one of those. One of the other things that I'm trying to do different than like I've done in the past, I'm actually trying to include, hopefully going forward, this is my plan, to be able to include like a video kind of tutorial with it, how it goes together, to just add that extra little bit. Because one of the biggest comments, complaints, questions, the things that we get all the time from people who do purchase plans and things of that nature is, how do I put it together? How do I assemble it? And they were never meant to be like an IKEA instruction, like, hey, take bolt A and insert in slot B. You know what I mean? That wasn't what was intention. It was just drawings in measurements and sizes and reference points for you to take and elaborate your own design on. They weren't really intended for a step-by-step how-to. So that makes things a little slower if I have to film very specifically and methodically, step-by-step thing when I'm building tooling. Because a lot of the times I just build the tooling because it's really quick to do so for myself. And then I'm like, hey, you know what? This might make a great plan. And then backwards engineer from there, you know, take all the measurements and the finished product and work backwards from there. So trying to do it the opposite direction is a little more difficult, so it slowed things down. So there will be some more things coming up in 2020. I've got about 3 or 4 different tooling designs coming up, and we'll update the tooling bundles then. Let's go to the anvil real quick, Jessica. We're going to texture this. All right. So just like before, we're add just our regular little texturing. Such a happy little tree. We'll just put a little tree over there.
Oh, you're gonna break out the Bob Ross.
Yep. A little happy little tree. Somebody else was already thinking it in the comment section. All right, so there we go. We got our texture in there, nice and simple. We'll bend the hook. But before we do that, we're gonna give away some more stuff and take some more comments if we need to. Sorry everyone, we are on a timeline. We're trying to take and give as much stuff away as we can. Make sure we're done by 7, huh? Yeah. Trying to get done by 7, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. So, all right, I think I'm gonna give away a hammer.
Okay, a hammer.
What do you all think? Give away a hammer? Wahlberg Forges hammer? If you're undecided about that, let's just go over to the anvil cam, Jessica, and show off this beauty.
All right, anvil cam, here we go.
So there you go. From Mr. Wahlberg Forge himself, Caleb Wahlberg, thank you, sir, for sending this over. If he happens to be in the chat, I'm not sure. Here's a rounding hammer. I think it came out to like 2.5 pounds, the hammer weight head is, but 3 pounds in total once it's been hafted here. So the faces on it have like a nice satin finish to them, just slightly, just a shade shy of polished up completely, like a mirror finish, which is really a great surface to work with. It doesn't have to be mirror finish for general forging hammers because it's just going to get all scuffed up anyhow. So again, this is a nice hammer that he made, pretty good and well balanced. I haven't struck anything with it, so you'll get a pristine hammer when you get this. Thank you for sending that out. I know he was quite busy, but he took the time to deliver the goods. So thank you, Caleb. Appreciate it. So that's what she looks like. I'll hold it up here. We can go back to the main cam. I'm sure the chat is exploding. Okay. All right. So get your comments in, and I don't think we can hype beast this up anymore, can we?
They're already jammed.
No, all right.
Like up here.
All right. We are going to drum roll. I want to make it extra long. And there we go.
All right. We landed on Rigid Ironworks, and he says, me. There you go. Simple comments. They get it done, huh?
Hey, congratulations, Rigid Ironworks. Congratulations. So, and he hasn't already won something, has he?
Nope.
Nope, he hasn't. All right. Congratulations, Rigid Ironworks. God bless you, brother. Merry Christmas. You'll be getting this hammer shipped out to you. Thank you for being part of the live stream. So, really do appreciate you. And yeah. Thank you, Wahlberg, Caleb, for sending this over. Great hammer. Appreciate it. And good quality. And I want to take a moment here to take a shout out, Caleb, a little bit more. So he makes a nice tool. I haven't got to use many of his tools, but his prices are, bar none, really great prices. If you're in the market and you're wanting to support a local craftsman or somebody who hand forges all their stuff, makes all their stuff by hand, and is just interested in putting out a quality working man's or woman's tool, you can't do wrong with Caleb. You really can't. He's very fast to ship things out. He's very speedy. He's on the go. He's on the bill with it. He's got a whole range of other stuff. He wasn't able to get those out to me this time around, for me to show them off, but maybe the next Christmas live stream, who knows. But don't want to put him on the spot there. Don't feel like you have to there, Caleb, but he's got some great like eye punches and like the prices on them, in my opinion, are dirt cheap. You wouldn't get me to work that cheaply. And so I think he's got a great thing going. If you don't know him, he's over on Instagram. He's on Facebook. His stuff's linked up there. He makes just a good, handmade, affordable blacksmith tool for you, to get you going. So definitely support him. That's a great thing. And again, just holding, as long as the hammer doesn't explode someday, which it won't. This is going to be somebody's good tool, Rigid Ironworks, for a very long time to come. So it'll be a great everyday driver. So congratulations, Rigid Ironworks. So congratulations.
So
Sorry, I got to shout out the people who support us.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and comment and support. We have to shout you out. So, and just say thank you.
Do we want to do a sticker pack too, at least, while we're?
Yeah.
You got time for that? Before,
Yeah.
as long as your piece doesn't burn, you know.
It's not even in the fire. It's not even in the fire. So, boom, sticker packs. They stick to things. Co-workers' vehicles, bosses' vehicles. If you don't want to be employed there any longer, don't do that. Seriously, only plant these on things that you don't mind them staying on forever. So if you think that you might hate me someday, probably don't stick them on your favorite tool in the shop, because then you'll hate the tool. But these are provided to us by Dana Maggiore. Thank you, sir, for providing these. You guys have seen these in our live streams before. We usually give these as door prizes for coming and attending live streams. This is a sticker pack, sticker bundle. There's like 3 to 4 stickers there in here. There's usually 2 square ones and then 2 round ones. One allows the backdrop to be seen through it, and the other one doesn't. It's a solid black backdrop. And yeah, these are a real great way of us just, sending stuff out and saying thank you. So again, thank you, Dana Maggiore, for allowing us to do that and getting us these free of charge. We appreciate you, sir, so much, so much. So, all right, let's go ahead and drum roll, and we will give away a sticker bag.
All right, this one goes to Wayne Heights. It says Wall of Fame.
Wayne Heights, congratulations, sir. Look down in that description, get with us, contact us, and we'll be giving that away. Let's go ahead and give away one more.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. And
all right, this one goes to Kid KV. It says Boss LOL.
cool. Kid KV, congratulations. Contact us. Appreciate it. We're good.
All right, we are good.
All right, so some people have asked, how many more things do you have to give away? I will let you know right now. So we already gave away a leather apron. We already gave away 3 pairs of tongs. We already gave away 2 guillotine tools. We already gave away 1 rounding hammer. And so now we have 2, count them, 2 guillotine tool kits, the small guillotine tool kits to give away. We have 1 scissor swedge. I'll show you what that looks like. And or gate fuller from Uncle Buck's to give away, like this. This is for necking down pipe. I got a video on how to make these and assemble them and do that on the channel. And it also comes with an extra pair of dies, so that's awesome. So we have that to give away yet, and we still have 3 pairs of tongs to give away as well. Yeah, can't beat that from RX Tongs. Hopefully that's a juicy enough tidbit to keep people engaged.
I would say so. I mean, we're at 566, so I think they're pretty happy sticking around.
Hey, that's a new record.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you all. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you. And here's the closest thing to a dance. Adieu, adieu.
Rhythmic bowing. All right. Scott Manley, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. Says thank you for all the knowledge. You are welcome. We're glad that you're around to enjoy it.
Very welcome.
Again, over 1,300 videos. We have so much content. There's whatever level you're at on forging, whether you're just beginner or if you're more intermediate level, we've got all kinds of stuff, tutorials. Some of our videos, if you like faster stuff, they're not tutorials. They're just kind of like Roy forging it out. So some of those videos are shorter if you only got a few minutes to spare here and there. So yep. Let's see here. Newt's Leather and Metal Smithy. Randy, $2 super chat, says, or as Roy and Jess for my phone number. Yeah, I had seen the first part of your comment. Yeah, if anybody's trying to get a hold of Randy and they want to get some of his leather work, again, I linked his Facebook. That's down in the description below. Or his YouTube channel. Sorry, I believe I linked his YouTube channel, and you can get a hold of him there. and he's also on Facebook. Noble Keys, thank you for the $5 super chat. Says, how much does your anvil weigh, and is it the weight or the size of the face more important? And Merry Christmas.
Great question, and thank you for the super chat. Merry Christmas. Olga here, I've affectionately named my anvil Olga. She's a fat and sassy girl. I really like her a lot. Not more than you, Jess. Not more than you.
I'm glad that's not how you describe me. I'd rather it be the anvil, thank you.
No, Jess is just skinny and sassy. So, oh sure, she's sweet on camera. Sweet as pie on camera. You don't know her like I do, gentlemen. It's rough some days. No, it's really not that rough. I'm just glad that she puts up with me. So, to answer the question, so Olga here is 465 pounds, mounted to a 375-pound steel base. It's a tri-leg base design. And as far as what matters is mass under the hammer, as far as getting work done efficiently. Now, you can have really heavy anvils with narrow faces, and then you can have really heavy anvils with wide faces, and you can even have light anvils with wide faces. Having a large face on an anvil gives you a place to put down tools. So go down in the anvil cam, Jess. So like here, I can have my hammer sitting here, I could have a block brush here, I could have my demonstrating pointer finger here, and I could still do work on the anvil. So it's very handy in that way, and I can scoot all this stuff down. I can put some more stuff up here. So it's very handy to have a large working surface in that case. But where it's not handy is when you want a smaller in between 2 points, like 2 shoulders. It's not as handy to have a 6-inch wide face like this is here. This is 6 inches wide, like roughly 6¼ inches wide. It's not as handy to have that as it would be to have a narrower face. So, you know, you just have to put in stake tooling or what they call radius blocks. You have to do radius blocks to get in between 2 shoulders on a wider face anvil. I like bigger anvils myself, but as far as importance, it's mass, it's weight under hammer is what you want in order to work efficiently. It doesn't necessarily have to be the broadness of the anvil. Hopefully that makes sense. If it does, we're going to go ahead and start bending this hook.
All right, let's do that. Stay at anvil cam?
Yep. All right. So again, we're going to roll this tip, roll the little rat's tail on the end here. If I can grip it just right and not screw it up. There we go. I'm going to stick it in the dirt here to chill that tip ever so slightly. And then right on around we go. There, that's got it straightened up. Get it pulled back a little bit. On the anvil. There you have it. Get that out of the hardy hole. Get it brushed. Got a little out of line. This is just finicky stuff, really not a big deal. I'm gonna flip it around, make sure it all sits flat. Use a wooden mallet so I don't distort any of my stuff. We're good to go. So there you have it. And that's what a cabin hook looks like. Let me go grab the other one here real quick. It should be cold. It is. So hopefully I can show the difference off here. So now you guys can hopefully see a side-by-side of how much difference that makes to have that with those lines and the different things. And I forgot to put my lines in here. I can always do that later or not at all. You can simply just do it like that as well. That's definitely an option. So now I'll just set both those out of the way. All right, questions, Jess?
Yes.
Comments, complaints, worries.
Sure. Specifically about this project, there was a question on the thickness of the material of your blank.
The thickness of the material of the blank is 1/8 inch thick by 2 inches wide, or 3.5 millimeters thick by 50 millimeters wide. So, if that makes sense. Yep.
Alrighty. Yamez, thank you for the super sticker, the 99-cent super sticker. It's a big emoji with heart eyes. It's hilarious when I have to describe emojis because they probably have like official names, but I'm just describing what I see. Uncle Buck's Forge, thank you for the $10 super chat. He says, has anyone won anything overseas? I don't know yet till I check our email later and see everybody's emails, just because on our end it doesn't show where everybody's from, so you can't really tell from their name or their username. So,
thank you all.
Ulf Peterson, thank you for the 1,000 knock. Says Merry Christmas, you two, and get some cookies.
Thank you, Ulf. God bless you, sir. Thank you for being a big supporter of this channel over the years. And I will get a lot of cookies with that. Thank you. Thank you very much. God bless each and every last one of you. And yeah, with the generosity of everyone in the stream tonight, it will definitely not be a problem being able to ship everything overseas. We appreciate that a lot. We really, really do. So thank you all. Thank you all very much. I can't say it enough. I can't say it enough. So now I'm just like, I don't know. It's like I feel like there should be something else that I'm doing other than just these hooks, but I think I'll go ahead and do another one. That way I can just focus.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep it simple. So usually I like to have something epic forging in live streams, or some technique or a specific tool or something that I'm doing in the live stream that I can get done in 2 hours, but it's like a one done type project. That is my preference. So this way, I can keep it very interesting for 2 hours. There's always something going on, some other bits and pieces. But like I said at the beginning, this live stream is about the giveaway items, not so much about what I'm doing. These items here I'm just making up. Some of them is going to go in our house, and other ones, I don't know, we might throw up on our PDF page just for like a quick turnaround kind of thing, just for whoever may want them. So, but yeah, so it's not really about the item. It's really not about what we're forging here. It's about the items in question that we're giving away. So, yeah. Do we need any more comments time, or can we give something else away?
We can give something else away.
Okay, and how are we doing in time, Jess?
I just read a comment. Somebody was saying, I don't think you're going to make your deadline there. We are sitting at 6:50, and I think we were sitting right at 589 viewers. So somebody was saying we're right around the corner from 600.
Wow.
So
hey,
that's
push
amazing.
it up there, people. Invite your aunts, your uncles. I don't care if they don't like blacksmithing. Get it in there. Pump it up there. All right, well, we better give away something else, huh? Yeah, we're not going to make the deadline. I'm sorry, but that gives people a chance who didn't get off until, 7 anyhow, to be able to get something. So, all right, let's give away some more tongs. Okay? Ready? Yes. All right, the next tong is going to be the mystery tong. But you can use your imagination, your wild imagination. These are the number 14s from RX tongs. On the website, it says that these are like a quicker way of doing, bolt jaw tongs. It makes the jaw a little easier to make. So basically, you bend this kind of into a taco. This could also be reshaped a little bit, I imagine, for railroad spikes, holding railroad spikes nicely by the head and be able to grip around. So this would be a nice set of tongs for that purpose myself. That's what I think I would use them for if I was going to be using this pair of tongs. Or to hold just some weird thing. Let me make sure this is not burning. Okay, she's not burning, so that's good. All right, so that's what we're going to be giving away. So put your comments in the comment section now. Drum roll, drum roll.
All All right, I landed on Archangel Lunas. Says tools for the newbie, please. Good. Then it'll go to good use.
Archangel Luminous, congratulations. And I'm glad it's going to a newbie and it'll get good use. Yep, these are the number 14. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Again, get in the description, little down arrow, and check it out there. Check out the description for all the other information, contact and whatnot. All right, I think we're going to give away another pair of tongs. How's that sound?
Sounds great.
Yeah? Okay. So this style of tong is going to be a very interesting one. I think a lot of people out there know what this style tong is. It's a hammer eye type tong or pickup tongs. You've seen these used quite frequently by all sorts of people around the net. Here you go. Give you a little overview down at the anvil there. Hopefully Jessica's there.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you can see how those work. You can set these up to hold pretty large stuff, hammer billets, things of that nature. Pretty great design. Again, really well cut out and things like that. So we'll be giving those away, and these are the number 15s over at RX Tong's websites. If you guys want to get those, so we'll go ahead and drum roll. Start commenting.
Okay, Marty Hopper. There we go. Gotta have the mic on. Marty, hi. Okay, that was very anticlimactic. I apologize. Marty Hopper, you are the winner with the comment, me.
Marty Hopper, congratulations. Sorry, folks, we're still greenhorns at this. Until we can get Jessica like a proper soundboard and like a mic boy that sits right next to her, or a mic girl that sits right next to her, like checking EQs and all that stuff and sound and whatnot. She's a busy woman, so she's a busy woman. But yeah, so thank you, congratulations, Marty. Contact us, we'll appreciate it. So there goes that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and draw this down at the anvil. So let's go to the anvil real quick. This is actually a little cooler than what I would have liked, so I'm going to run my mouth for a minute more. Sorry, I thought it was hot enough. It is not. We are going to let that run for a moment more. Comments, questions, complaints?
Why, thank you for asking. All of the above, maybe? No, I haven't seen any complaints this evening. Let's see here. Jake Largan, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Says, I'm forging my mom's Christmas gift during the stream. I'll tag you guys on Instagram when I'm done with it. Awesome, we look forward to seeing that. Yeah, just use the hashtag Christ Center Ironworks and it'll pop up in our feed, so definitely.
Yeah, thank you very much, and definitely do that. We love getting those, tagging us on Instagram. It's great. We get to see what you're up to. This is hot.
Okay, all right, switch.
Just like regular. On to the next heat. Okay, back to comments.
Yes. All right, I shall continue where I left off. I was just looking at Yamaz's lovely $2 super sticker. Is a beach with an umbrella and the waves. So we actually, little side note there, we actually went Yamaz today and we drove past the harbor And there's ice now starting to form on the in the harbor specifically. And then Roy said he's seen some yesterday over the rest of the water, but it was already the water was choppy today, so it's starting to break up. But anyway, that's what your lovely little super sticker reminded me of. So thank you for your support, Yamez.
Thank you, Yamez.
Graham Pepper, $2 Australian dollars, says Merry Christmas, my friends. Merry Christmas to you as well, Graham.
Thank you.
We hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Ouroboros Armory, $4.99 super chat, says for the shipping for everyone and happy holidays. Thank you, Caitlin, so much. And Yama says, oh, I lost my, here we go. Okay, Yama's $2 super chat and says, I want 600 viewers for my live stream tomorrow, which we did just hit 610, so it's possible, Yamas, you never know.
Woo! All right, we got to ring the anvil for that one. I don't know. I need a bell. Dong! Well, I can make a bell. Ooh, I can make a good size bell. Oh, I just may do that. Oh no, I've got a 300-pound propane tank out there. I can hang it. And just have a cord down here so it can be up at the top. What do you think? It's only 32 feet up there. I could get it up there. We'll have a workshop day. That's what it'll be. We'll have a workshop day. Everybody can come to Santa's workshop and help me hang a bell. There's going to be a whole lot of people that would just come up here for loafing. Yeah. You're like, oh, 32 feet. It ain't that bad. You get up there, you're like, oh no, that's 32 feet. That's a lot. Like, no. That would be a killer bell, though.
It would be.
It would. It'd be the most epic bell ever. Forge it. Oh, sorry. I'm still on the bell, guys. I'm working out. This is what I do. If I space out, it's because I'm working out things in my mind. And I'm working out right now how I can turn a 300-pound propane tank into a bell. Yes. I already know how I'll turn it into the bell. I'm just trying to think of how I would rig it and get it up on the, the rope line there. Oh, let's go to the anvil real quick.
Okay. Here we
A little crooked. All right, flip it around.
Archangel Craftswork says you need to become an ordained minister, Roy. So yeah, you could do like weddings and stuff, you know, right here in the barn. Like, I don't know, you did a good job. You guys, Roy decorated the barn on his own. What do you think? How did he do? That was the perfect time for you to screenshot, you know, the live stream. You could have added that as your screensaver on your phone or something.
She didn't even see the last pose.
Oh. All right, Joshua Drum, thank you for the $10 super chat. Says Merry Christmas. Can't get enough of this channel. Y'all are the best. Thank you so much, Joshua. We appreciate that.
Let's give something else away.
Okay. All right. Can I think I got 3 more and then I'll be caught up.
Go for it.
Yeah. Okay. Jeremy Pitts, thank you for the $5 super chat. Says congrats on reaching 600. Yes, we're excited about that. And Uncle Foxforge, thank you for the $5 super chat. He says Jess is doing fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm naturally an introvert, so I should have probably drank an extra bit of coffee, even more than Roy, before we got on here. But yeah, thank you. I'm working on it. See, it's interesting. It's interesting meeting you guys in person because we're used to your usernames, and then we're like, oh, okay, now we have a face to put with that username. So that's cool at like Quad State and stuff. And Black Collar Ironworks, thank you for the $200 super chat. I'm gonna have to scroll back to your comment because the one page I'm looking at right now is not showing it. But I will come back to that maybe in a minute after Roy announces what the next giveaway is gonna be.
Wow, and thank you. Whoa. Thank you so much. Yeah, I can't. Huh?
I found it, by the way.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The next giveaway item is going to be the scissor swedge. Again, we've got the plain bar stock that can go with it here. I'll show it down at the anvil real quick, Jess.
Okay. 1 second. Okay, go. There we go.
These are blank dies that you can use to make whatever you want. I've got videos already. This is from Uncle Buck's Forge. Thank you, Uncle Buck, by the way, for sending this over, and all the guillotine tools that we've been able to give away thus far. Again, they're great for necking down pipe, making all sorts of stuff like vases and candlestick holders and stuff like that. You will be getting this right here as the next giveaway item in the stream. We can go back to the main cam. And we also have 2 more to give away. We still have 2 kits to give away, which are for this smaller guillotine tool. If you all seen that at the beginning, more closer to the beginning. So we've got 2 kits like that. One thing to notate is they are 1018 dies, so they are not 4140 dies for the kits. So they'll be a little easier for you to carve on. Fun fact, my dies that are in my guillotine tools that I use for all my stuff, they're mild steel dies. So they hold up really well, remarkably well for just being mild steel, because you're always taking something hot and going to them. So you're taking something hot and going to the die, and then you stop hammering on it long before it's cooled down enough that it would mark the die up. So as long as you adhere to that, you can do that pretty well. All right, go ahead with the comment real quick. I don't want to bypass that one and then finish up with the super chats, and then we will go ahead and draw for this.
Okay. All right, Black Collar Ironworks had said in his super chat, he says, hi all, Merry Christmas and Anika and holidays and New Year's. I hope you guys don't mind. I skipped the ad. Can't be here long. Got family in from Allentown. Also, how's the weather there? Is it raining? And any borax? Everyone be safe over the New Year's, and God bless the Blacksmith family.
God bless you, sir. Our year is much brighter with you in it. So thank you. Thank you. God bless the Blacksmith family as well. It's cold here. It snows. It's supposed to be 40 tomorrow, but then it's supposed to be cold again and snowy. So it's supposed to be down in the 20s, and I'm imagining it's going to stay there. So let's hope it does. I like the cold. I like the snow. It was 6 degrees the other day, and that was a wee bit chilly on that side of things. But still, as long as you stay at it, stay working, it's not too bad. Again, thank you. Hopefully you watch this on the replay and see our comment. And by the way, this video will be published for replay. So if you missed any part of it, or you want to go back to a technique we were working on, or find out who won what, you'll be able to watch this video again. It will be published on YouTube. It takes about 30 minutes or so after the stream's over to fully publish out the video. So again, if you just got in, or you missed some of it and you want to come back and still be a part of it, the great way of doing that is through the replay. So thank you again for the super chat. Amazing. Thank you everyone for the super chats and the super stickers, Yamez, both large and small. Can't say enough. Thank you very much. God bless everyone. So, all right, let's give this thing away, shall we?
Their fingers must be cramping by now.
They've been saying me this whole time?
They have definitely been saying me this whole time. So yeah, you guys will get to give your thumbs a rest here in a second.
I want to drag this out now. I want you all to get calluses from typing me. Where'd you get that callus on the end of your thumb? Typing me. All right, drum roll.
All right, we got it the first time this time. Drew Janis says, pick me please. You are the winner of the swedge tool.
Hey Drew, congratulations. Hope you like it. Congratulations. Was that Drew Janis? Congratulations. Thank you for being a part of the blacksmithing community here on YouTube and being here at this channel. So thank you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you gals. Anyone who's in here. Thank you. So that will be sent out to you. Again, go to the description. I have to say this, I have to repeat. Some people are just coming in, some people are leaving. You have to go to the description and get in contact with us through that contact link in order to get these. So this way we can actually ship it to you. So just do that, and you're greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Let's give away a pair of tongs. See, I'm working it down quicker. This thing was hot like 10 minutes ago, but I got it sitting on just the top of the coal so it's not burning up. Yeah, so let's go over to the forge, to the anvil, Cam. We are going to be giving away these tongs. These are very similar to like a pause tong, very similar to them. They're just like a smaller bolt jaw tong. Unlike the other tongs where you have to twist the jaws, these you just have to fuller in whatever groove you're doing in this section here and then put a rivet in them. So very, very quick to knock these tongs together. These tongs here, again, these are the pause type tong that they've got them labeled as. Again, check those out over at RX Tongs if you get the chance. Definitely support them. They make a great product. So we'll be giving those away. And drum roll, please.
We landed on Chris Frost. He says those are nice. And they are yours also, Chris Frost.
Chris Frost, like, do you have a brother, Jack Frost? But I'm sure you've heard that your entire life. I am sorry. I do now apologize. I just thought of that as I said it. Don't worry, my last name's Adams. So all throughout school it was da-da-da-da. So I'm not gonna go any further because copyright strikes are real. The struggle's real. So we're not gonna do that, yeah. I heard that to every school I ever went to, being the new kid. Yeah, so I'm with you, Chris. I'm with you, Chris Frost. And your brother, Jack. All right, that's enough. I apologize. It's not the cough syrup this time. You guys should see me on cough syrup. You should see me on that NyQuil. Hashtag not a sponsor. Or a dealer. Anyways, we're gonna go. All right. I went there. I had to. Thank you for being part of the stream. Get in touch with us. I'm sure the comment section is a bit of hilariousness right now. So since this is good and hot, let's go ahead and do a heat on this. That way I can make this a little more entertaining. Something to pay attention to is if you leave your metal exposed to the air while it's heating up in your forge, you will develop a lot of excess scale on there that's not needed. So be careful of doing that too much. There we have it. This one, I'm going to do different. I'm going to come in, and I'm actually going to chase in those lines again, but without doing the Christmas ornaments to make it look like bows. The branches.
Let's see here. Mason asked if you ever use a propane forge.
Yep, I've got one sitting stage left. It's a larger propane forge. The propane forge I have, it's called a Maggiore gas forge. You can look them up, you can Google them. Really good forge, I can vouch for them, the Maggiore forges. I've had this one, by far this one's lasted longer than any gas forge I've had so far as the liner and things of that nature. It has a hard castable liner in it that really holds up well. Now, I do general forging, so that may not be the result if you do a lot of forge welding in a forge, because the flux, if you like to use a lot of flux, it ends up destroying the liners in them, so you might have to replace it sooner. But when I got it, it was pristine, only ever been fired like 2 or 3 times, and yeah. So it sits over there, but it's a lot larger forge. It's a 3-burner, and I use it for production things. I don't do as much production work anymore, so where you'll see me use it a lot is for larger scrolls or things of that nature. Or in the case of having hammers, hammer orders, things of that nature, where I do a lot of hammer work, making hammers, custom hammers, they'll go in the gas forge because I can manage 3 or 4 of them going from the gas to the power hammer more advantageously. So that'll bring me into a philosophy. Look at every blacksmith tool out there as not the best tool, but as just a tool. It's a tool. So whatever will get you quickest to the end means or provide the most value for you in your forging experience and in your endeavors, that's the right tool for the job. So use the right tool for the job. If it's a big anvil and you need that for your shop, great. If you only forge small little trinkety things and you have no aspirations of forging like 12-pound sledgehammers, then a small anvil will do just fine, right? Like, so use a tool for what it was meant for, and there is no greater or worse tools out there. It's just, they're just a tool. Each one has its own designed purpose, and just use it for that purpose. And that, you know, that's the best advice I can give you on that. Whether it's gas, whether it's coal or coke, whether it's power hammer, whether it's press, different types of power hammers, different types of presses out there, bending jigs, no bending jigs, rounding hammers, regular hammers, you know, you name it, sledgehammer, no sledgehammer, like, it's a tool. Use it for what it's meant to be. And if it helps you, then it's the right tool for the job. If it hurts you, then it's the incorrect tool for the job. What we got?
We have Ray. He asked what kind of brush you're using.
I am using what they call a butcher block brush. I'll bring that up here. They have really coarse bristles on them. They're roughly about 1/16 of an inch wide, 1/16 to 1/8 inch wide here. Yeah, they come with a handle like that. You can find them at like Blacksmith Depot and a lot of your online like Farrier supply stores, things of that nature. You can find these brushes. They're really super handy. They're super aggressive, so they're really great for rough forging work. Not so great if you're doing like lighter finishing work, because they can snag stuff like the hooks and straighten them out and things like that. So you might want to still get a little wire brush for finesse work. But this here is really great for quick scale removal on bigger things. All right, we got.
They say, what's in the box? They're curious.
I'm curious too. I don't know. What's in there? I don't know. All right, so this is the kit. This is the kit that Uncle Buck sells. It's all the cut pieces. I'm going to show you down here by the anvil. So you got a front and back plate. You've got a die that comes with it, the center sections that gives you your spacers, and a base plate that comes in the kit. So you get all this, you just have to weld it up together yourself and weld on a hardy shank or mount it however you like. I'll show you what that'll come out looking like with one of the finished ones. So we are giving away a kit. It basically welds up to get assembled like this. This is what it'll look like when it's all said and done, or hopefully when you're all said and done with it. I have a tutorial of putting one of these together already on the website. All you got to do is look that up here on YouTube, and you should find that link to that video there. So all you have to do is look that up on the channel. But that's what we'll be giving away. It's a kit for making one of those. And are you ready, Jess?
I'm ready.
See, it's already like packaged up, ready for Santa Claus, huh?
Yeah, should be on the door.
Ready? All right. And drum roll.
That was the end of the drum roll, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Oh, my thing jumped. Okay, let me re-scroll. And we landed on... let me roll again. It landed between two people's names. All right, we landed on John Mittel. John Mittel? Mittell says, I need a guillotine. You are the winner, John.
Congratulations, John. You won the kit for the guillotine tool. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Congratulations. That's one kit. Yeah? Good? Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pop the lines in this, and then we'll give away the last guillotine tool. How's that sound? Sound good? Everybody sound good? Good. All right, while I chase in the lines here, Jess, do you want to take and read off some more comments, or will that be too loud?
Nope, I'll do that.
Okay.
All right.
Go to the amble.
Yes, I can. And book am, here we go. All right, we have a super chat from Wolf and Alpha, $5. Says, thank you for all you guys do. Merry Christmas and God bless. Thank you so much, and thank you for being here. And we hope you have a very Merry Christmas as well. Black Collar Ironworks, another $50 super chat. He says, my text-to-speech engine is being a Scrooge translation. Anika equals Hanukkah. I thought that after I read that. I really did. I was like, wait a minute, there's not an Anika. So that makes sense now. And Allentown is out of town. Okay, that makes more sense also on your previous comment. And whatever it messed up on, just feel free to baked my messages to my super chats Grammarly. yeah, that whole text-to-speech engine thing. Okay. So, you are out of town, and you are wishing everyone a happy Hanukkah. Got it. Thank you so much again, and yeah, we hope everyone, no matter what you're celebrating this time of year, that you're having a very Merry Christmas, or a Hanukkah, or whatever that season is that you're celebrating, and we hope that you get to spend some time with family, and people that are close to you, and friends, and whoever that might be. So thank you. Black Collar Ironworks, we appreciate the super chat.
Thank you, Black Collar Ironworks. We really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. I forgot to show this off. There you go. So now you can see how those lines are drafted across there. Right now they look a little awkward because they're shinier than the other portions, but when you finish it off, those become darker and they give those shadow lines. Trust me, it's just not the same without it. So you make those, it gives it the impression of an evergreen bow. So there we have it. Now we'll go ahead and bend the hook on this. And while that warms up lightly and gets ready to go, we'll give away one of the last items. What do you think? Or do we want to take comments real quick and then I bend the hook and we call that a day? Let's take comments. And then we'll bend the hook, then give away. See? I'm not always truthful.
All right. C. Struble says, yes, I won. Thanks, Roy. God bless your family and business. Thank you very much, Mr. Struble. And let's see, Santa Roy. Somebody said Santa Roy. Possum Sausage. He likes your apron. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I like it too.
Wayne Hyde says, this is a wonderful night of entertainment.
Thank you. We do aim to put on a great show.
And Garrett Lemaster asked where we met at.
Funny you should ask. We met at the North Pole. No joke.
It's the perfect year for this story. So yeah. John? Okay. Yeah, I was Santa's elf, I worked in the girls' toy shop, and one day Roy just comes strolling along, and out of all the elves, he saw me, and he wanted to get my phone number. So, yep, he was doing a classic Roy, you know, he was cracking his jokes, and he got me laughing, and I was grinning so big. He asked me for my phone number, and I was just smiling at him so big that it didn't register. I needed to write it down, so.
And me being quick-witted as I was like, so, you got a pen? And she was like, oh yeah, okay. Sorry, she went and got it. And wouldn't you believe it, fellas? I was just this good looking back then. And she still decided to date me. I know. Being blind's a good thing, isn't it? No, she's not blind.
I'm not
she's reading
blind.
your comments.
Thank you very much. Herb Page says that was almost a dance. See?
Almost.
See, we just got to get the right conversation going on. Yes, but by the way, the North Pole, for those of you who are not aware where the North Pole is located, this particular North Pole that we're making mention of is the one in Manitou Springs, Colorado, and that is where Roy and I met.
There are so many puns that are coming for those of you who don't know where the North Pole are. It's at the top of the globe.
I had to clarify because obviously we weren't up there with the penguins, so.
I'm sorry. Do any of you know who Santa Claus is? How about elves? I'm sorry. Okay, I'll calm down.
You're something else, you know?
What's in this coffee?
I'm not sure they're believing you on the NyQuil. I think somebody offered already to buy you like a gallon of NyQuil for next Christmas, so please don't do that. He does not need that much NyQuil in his system.
It's funny because it sounds like we're being sarcastic, and no, this is a true story. We literally met at this little Christmas village in Colorado. It's up the mountain pass. It's up what they call the pass in Colorado. It's between Manitou Springs, or Colorado Springs for people who know that better, and Woodland Park, Colorado. And you go up this little mountain pass, and it's like a little tiny, you know, it's a place where you can go, you can ride rides. It kind of like got carnival type rides. Obviously like a Christmas store where, you know, there's things, and you know, you can buy boys gifts or girls gifts or things of that nature. And yeah, and you can get your photo taken with Santa Claus. So anyways, she was one of the elves wearing some really nice festive green knickers. So, and you know, I'm a man. I like my knickers.
I better watch out. You might have me like next live stream and you're gonna say, hey, this is like, you know, you have to wear this. It's required. I'm gonna have to wear my business costume.
You better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you why.
You know, maybe we'll just have to we might have to post that on Instagram. A picture of me like
in your knickers?
Yeah. Well, no, that sounds wrong. Me working at the North Pole. Let's clarify. Thank you very much.
Yeah, her working at the North Pole. She wasn't in her knickers. They weren't seen. It's a different type of knicker. All right, I gotta pin this hook. We can't waste people's time. Go to the anvil, please. My little elf. I'm not gonna be able to forge straight. Oh gosh. Ew, my lord. I'm just messed up in the brain. Cool that off, that end. Get that bin around. It's all squared up. Give it a pop. Good. Oh, looks good. Not square now. Riveting content. Wouldn't you believe it? There once was a man who went to the North Pole and found himself an elf.
This sounds like the beginning.
Elf Stalker 2.0. Coming to a theater near you. All right. Okay. And there we have it, eh? Eh? The north is rubbing off on me. That's bad. Whew. All right, well, there you go. That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's the stream. Get out of here. I mean, no, it's not. Just joking. we got a guillotine tool to give away, so.
Still, there we go. All right, yes, we still have a guillotine tool to give away. Black Collar and Ironworks. Yes, you said you were getting out of here. And then you sent a $10 super chat. And then you followed that up with a $5 super chat. Apparently we're too funny to leave, you know, but I don't know.
Fair.
Maybe your company would get a laugh out of it too. It says, yeah, the North Pole is where the borax goes as far as you can see.
Yes. And it can stay there. Yeah. For anybody who doesn't know what that, if you're just new to the channel, that's kind of a bit of a running joke. So I have to redo some of my siding and stuff on the barn, so there's some gaps. You might have seen it as you started at the beginning of the stream. There's a lot of gaps, and there's like a big window above my head where they used to bring in hay into the lofts, things like that with like big hay forks. Well, it's not boarded up. So in here, whenever it snows from the north, my entire inside of my shop gets a nice blanket of snow. We had a snowstorm there a little while ago that we ended up having 8 inches of snow. And there was about 3.5 inches or so sitting on top of Olga. And we shared a picture on our Instagram about that. And yeah, so that's what he's referencing. And there's all sorts of jokes about borax. Look at all that borax in Roy's shop and flux. Because anybody who knows me, I don't use I don't use hardly any flux in any of my forge welds. So it's a use case, I use it very, very sparingly. So it's kind of an inside joke here on the channel, which you should become a part of because we do these live streams quite a bit. And I'm going to let everyone in on a little secret. How many people we got in here, Jess?
Quite a few. More specifically, we have 570.
Woo! Well, thank you all for being here. So thank you for being dedicated and thank you for being part of the stream. And hopefully you found it in your heart this Christmas to subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications. Man, are you all not tired of hearing that? I swear you have to be. But anyways, so you won't want to miss our next live stream, January 3rd. It'll be coming up soon because we've got some epic things in store for 2020. And yeah, it's going to be epic. It's going to be great. So I'm going to leave you with a little teaser. When you're looking for she's got a link to it, do you not? Yeah. Yeah, she's got a link to it where you can like go to it. It's like a stream link, and you can set a reminder for yourself, and YouTube will ping you for that notification. Make sure you enable notifications on your cell phone or on your computer or whatever to be able to receive notifications when we go live. But yeah, so be looking for the title of Anvils Galore. So yeah, you're going to want to be part of that stream. Yeah, we're going to be letting you know the details of how you can get in on Anvils Galore. Let me say it again, Anvils Galore. Pause for effect. Anvils galore. So.
That's where that like soundboard would come in super handy, like the echo, 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 echo.
That'd be great. So, yeah. Yeah, and I'm stalling. No, not really. I'm not actually stalling. I just kind of want to share this, and I share this with every stream. I am a very selfish person. And because of me being a very selfish person, it makes me feel good to give something back, to give things away, to help new smiths. That's why there's 1,300 and nearly 50 videos here on YouTube for free that you can enjoy. It's why we put together these live streams. It's why Jessica's sitting over there in 20-degree weather in a Christmas hat for your guys' viewing pleasure there. It's why we put all this stuff on, because I enjoy giving stuff. That's who I am. I'm a naturally giving person. It's just encoded in me. If I'm having a bad day, nothing makes me feel better than to see somebody else smile, because smiles are contagious. They are, and goodwill is contagious. And I hope that you take the goodwill and all the laughter and all the partying down that we've done here this evening, and I hope you take that into your workplaces. You take that into your own shop, your own family. No matter what you've been dealing with this year, and that you are somehow able to get somebody else to smile and start that contagiousness, because our country, our world needs a lot more of that. We need to smile at each other more. We need to love on each other a lot more. We need to understand each other a lot more. And, so I hope even a small thing like us, I'm a blacksmith in northern Michigan, that it just has to start somewhere. A pebble in the pond creates a pretty big ripple at the end of it. It can create quite the wake, And so I really hope, that's my hope for 2020. That's my hope for the end of this year, is that everything that we've done, all the giveaways, all the things that we've done over the whole year, we can just continue to ramp that up in 2020. That's what I want to do. And we will be ramping that up in 2020. Hopefully we'll be able to continue to get better equipment and better lighting. Thank you to all the people who support. You want your name in lights, you want to be on that scrolling list at the beginning of these streams, super chats, that's a great way of doing it. There's a lot of different ways of supporting. That's just one way we like to say thank you and give back, as well as with these giveaways and these tools. Hopefully we'll be able in 2020 to get more companies to partner with us so we can get some really epic blacksmithing tools that's just frankly not possible for us to purchase so many great things to be able to, give them away. So without them contributing, without our contributors of this stream, we wouldn't have had as many things to give away, and this would have been a slightly less epic. You would have just had to deal with me being loopy, in the stream, which isn't so bad. So again, thank you guys for being here. I mean that 100% sincerely. If this is your kind of thing, you'll definitely want to subscribe to us, because this is what we're about. This is what I'm about. Not going to change. And just recently, we surpassed 50,000 subscribers. We're over 50,200 and some subscribers. And that's absolutely amazing. And I said it. I said it at 3,000 subscribers. I said it at 10, said it at 5, said it at 4, said it at 2, said it at 1. I'm not going anywhere, and I'm not changing. So I don't change. I'm set in stone. That's the way I am. If the Lord wants me to do something, He usually has to give me a big swift kick in the rear end to get me to do anything. I'm kind of set in my ways like that. And the guy that you're seeing on the screen, I guarantee you, is no different than the guy you're going to meet in person. Oh. You just have to deal with a lot more of me. On the screen, you can shut me off. In person, you're stuck with me. You can ask a lot of the people in the comment section. They know. They know. They've seen me before in person. So yeah, I am the same person today as I will be next year. And I don't care if we have 2 million subs. What you're going to get is going to be the same. The same old Roy, the same giving person, the same loving personality. That's it. I like to smile. Thank you guys for joining us. Let's give away this last thing. Jessica, do you have comments while we pull this up here?
I do. I just had to make sure to drop that down in the comments there. That yes, comment for tool. Yes, they've already been doing that the whole time. They've been working on their calluses, You got to get those calluses going. Give them a workout. Let's see here. We have Jim Patterson. Thank you for the $25 super chat. We appreciate that. Black Collar Ironworks, $5 super chat. He says, okay, I really gotta go, but make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for more borax jokes. So yes, you will get plenty of borax jokes if you stick around, for sure. And I think I had one more. Nevelier Forge, $2 super chat. Again, dance for us, Roy. Still trying to convince you.
Shoulder wiggle.
The shoulder wiggle.
Getting double shoulder wiggle. There. That's all you get.
All right.
End of story. You gotta watch what you do sometimes online because I become a meme. I don't want to become a meme. I'd be a great meme. I don't know. Maybe I want to be a meme. Darn it. Get the shoulder wiggle going. Everybody would be like, you go to your school dance. People would be like, or go to something. People are like, what in the world are you doing? I'm doing the Roy shoulder wiggle. You're like standing in one spot. People are like, this is a square dance. It's like, well, I'm just shoulder wiggling. This is how we do it. This is how we do it on the Blacksmith community online. Maybe it'll catch on, right? Maybe.
All right, two more real quick. Sean Pritchard, thank you for the $5 super chat. It says, again, love you guys. And Ethan Phillips, $5 super chat, says, Merry Christmas. Thank you very much, Ethan. Merry Christmas to you as well.
Merry Christmas to you all. Thank you guys so much. So, all right, so now that you're all wore out on typing, we are giving away another kit. So there you go, another kit. Since I like to restate things 5,000 times, because it's a habit of mine on the channel, I know I'm working at getting better. It only took me like 1,350 videos to get to where I'm at now, which is not very far. So again, you got your spacers, you got your front and back plate, provided by Uncle Buck's Forge. Thank you, Uncle Buck, for this. And when you get it all welded and assembled, it should look like this. I have a tutorial online that you guys can watch on YouTube if you need some help of how to assemble them. So it's already on the channel. Just go to the channel page and type in guillotine tool, and you should be able to find it on there. Again, that's what it should become out like. And let's give this booger away. Let's give it away. And that bell might happen, people. That bell might happen. Although it might drive my neighbors nuts, because that's a big bell. They'll be like, what in the world's going on?
Sounds like a church bell.
I could be like the Hunchback. That just occurred to me. I could put it on a cantilever system, and then I could be swinging from it. Ding, ding, sanctuary. Ding, ding, sanctuary. Coming all arched over like this. Coming. All right, enough. Their fingers are getting tired. All right, drum roll, please. Quasimodo, get to it, is what we're saying. There you go.
All right. And the winner is Mr. Old Clunker, who says, thanks to both of you for all you share.
There you go. Me's a think I share too much. Oh man, the stuff that goes on in my mind. Oh, it's ridiculous. You're welcome, Old Clunker. Oh, Mr. Old Clunker. What? Yeah. Okay. So no offense, but the name is kind of Mr. Old Clunker. It's not something I'm used to saying. I was like, I'm not insulting you. That's your channel name, okay? So get over it. Steve,
You're good.
Bill, Frank, Jim, Josh. I'm just hoping one of these is his name. Mr. Old Clunker. Congratulations on the guillotine tool. Forgive me for all my goofiness. So congratulations, thank you. Again, hit that description button and follow the steps through there. Get us your stuff so we can get this shipped out to you. We greatly appreciate it. And again, everyone will want to be in our next live stream, the Anvils Galore live stream. So you'll make sure that you want to tune in for that one as well. It's going to be epic. Obviously, as we go, we will post more about it the closer we get, but we're going to be mum's the word because that, you know, it just builds up the suspense. We're a thriller. We're thrilling people around here. That's what we're going to work on, huh? Yeah, it would be very thrilling. So anyways, and then after that, we'll be posting a lot of behind the scenes stuff, things like that on Instagram. That's one of the main places we post. We also post some on Facebook. I am personally not on Facebook. Jessica does. She manages her account over there, so she does some posts and things. But you know, you will find I do quite a few posts over on our Instagram. So if you haven't followed us over there, that might be a good idea as well. You can always find any of this information, any of these links in the description section of any of our videos. So if you forget or you can't come back and you forget this video and you can't reference it, just know that you can find any of this information in any one of the 1,300 plus videos that we have here online. And yeah, I don't know what else there is to say, but just thank you so much. Thank you everybody so much for being here. We really do appreciate each and every last one of you. That's not an understatement. We're just glad, we're hoping that you guys felt some season's greetings tonight and you had a lot of fun. And yeah, looking forward to the next live stream in the new year. Yeah? Any other comments or questions before we tune out?
Yes, I do. Neville Airforge, thank you for the additional $2 super chat. That was like a little tip for Roy's dance there. And also, Drew Janice, thank you for the $20 super chat. We appreciate your support also.
Thank you all very much. Thank you all very much. So, and was there a few regular comments as well that you wanted to take in there?
Sure can. Yama says, hearts and health, Roy and Jess. Mike G says, congrats to all the winners. Wayne from GWI Railroad says, fun, fun, fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Welcome.
Neville Forge, still trying to get you to dance even more. He says, dance, Roy. Mountain Critter Creation says, thank you, Roy and Jess, for all you do, and have a Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year.
Thank you, thank you. And Merry Christmas to all of you as well. And just, again, hope everyone has a blessed New Year. Hopefully we'll see you in the January 3rd live stream, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you come in any time during that, you don't have to be there at the first of it if you want. If you've got to get off work or something, wait, it's fine. We go from 5 to 7 usually. This one ran a little longer. We had a lot of stuff to give away, so I had a lot of jawling to do, you know, and we made 3 hooks, so that was productive. Made 3 hooks, gave 15 things away, and you know, you can't beat that, right? That was a good time. I think it was a good time. Can't wait for the next one. See what we could do with that one. That's going to be great. So.
That's right. You guys can look forward to those Instagram photos.
Yeah. So thank you all so much again for being here. And I think this is where we'll leave it. God bless each and every last one of you out in your homes and however you choose to take and celebrate the holiday season through Christmas and New Year's and all of that stuff. And, you know, we really hope to just that you'll carry this goodwill out there into the world wherever you find yourself. So Merry Christmas to everybody, and to everyone, a good night. We'll catch you next time. Thank you guys for being here. God bless. What a great stream.